good afternoon. It's Sunday, which means it's Sunday. I don't know. It's Sunday, guys. It means something to somebody. I don't know who it means or what it means to somebody, but it means something. As the title suggests, I'm going to be going over the pre-stream. And I thought about whether or not I wanted to do a YouTube stream. I actually thought about it, but I don't know. Maybe I could boot up at the same time. A double stream, if you will. Whoa, imagine that. I don't think it's that important. Maybe. Perhaps. It's not that big of a deal. Because at the end, it's fleeting. Until DSP really mauls over something, it's just the cycle. But apparently DSP mauled it over shit again. If you can't tell by the fact that I'm even booting up on a Sunday and I'm doing a DSP-centric restream, DSP was being a little bit of a piss baby. A cry baby, piss baby, moaning and whining, boo-hoo, crap my pants. And I have to talk about it because, I don't know, I'm a content creator that also deals with DSP related shit, so that means I have to give my opinion as if it's valid or more valid than somebody else's, right? That's how it is sometimes. That's actually how it is sometimes. The obligation of having to talk about some other dude. Oh, God. You're just about to watch the clip? Don't worry, we're gonna watch the clip. Because, fuck it. We had a whole cry fest over this. Now, here's the thing. I didn't even watch his fucking gameplay last night. I had more important things to do, like play Balatro for hours and then watch anime. Like, I truly did not give a shit over the fact that he was playing Hades 2. Let me switch over. There we go. I can switch over to this now. Lower this. Like, I didn't care what the fuck he was doing last night. I really didn't. I had more fun finishing Undead Unluck, among other such nonsense. Oh my gosh. Hand track, please. Why are you being like this today? You know what? It's probably because of the lighting, maybe. I can't tell. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. I have to assume it's like placement and the shadows and the lining up of the sun, all those fucking good nonsense and whatnot. But yeah, I had a better time enjoying doing nonsense than covering Hades 2. I think Ludwig had covered it. I don't know if he did a YouTube thing or whatnot. I mean, he's excited over the game. I truly don't care. Hades was a great game, don't get me wrong. Hades 2 being played by the guy, no, I'm not racing against him. I am not getting it until it's probably fully out. I have to shit on the game, but that's how I did for the first game. And I don't know, whatever, whatever. Like, I'm just not that excited over it. But according to DSP, he was pretty excited. Like, he's been hyping it up. So he should love the game regardless. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm standing up. I wanted to open the fucking curtain so I can let some natural light in. Whoa. I like the natural light. It feels very nice today. Probably gonna be the last weekend that's gonna feel nice until it starts heating the fuck up. Then it'll be pure misery. Who's in here? Hello, Sinzacroy. Necro, 13.
Just broke out at Gate A.
Peace now.
I want all available helicopters and MTF units at Gate A.
Oh my god.
Now. I repeat, SCP-682 is out of the facility.
Peter Gaines, Sinzacroy, Barry Lyndon, SCP. DSP has been super boring. We like to talk about dudes. Yeah, we do like to talk about dudes. I love talking about other dudes. We love dudes! I wasn't in for the finale. What's your score for Undead Unluck? I will say this, for Undead Unluck, Thank God that the series picked up at the end. It wasn't like bad. Because some people will be like, oh, well, Anne, you didn't like the series. No, there was just some points where it kind of took a little bit of a dip. I think it's just due to how the story's pacing is. Overall, pretty good, pretty solid. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5. That's, I don't know. I feel like I could rank it a little higher, but it got to where it needed to be. It was pretty decent. I feel like it definitely could use the second season. It definitely could use the second season, because right now, just leaving it off at the first season, nah, man. I don't want to be sitting there waiting forever. You know, the Tomb Raider Netflix series. No, I'm not fucking watching. I legit, I have Netflix solely for everybody else to watch Netflix. I hardly touch Netflix anymore. I pirate all my shit. But I don't know. I don't care enough about Tomb Raider to want to watch a Netflix special of Tomb Raider. So there you go. I don't know. I'll check it out maybe, but I'm not that excited about it. It is what it is. I've gotten completely off topic. So we had a weird moment. I don't even know how his stream ended. I'm actually kind of curious. I didn't even back it up. I should. You know what? I'm going to make a reminder right now to back up DSP's late night Hades stream, because I guarantee you this was probably not so good. Knowing his track record of wanting to bitch and moan in a fucking after party. No, this must have been crap.
Sniff, sniff.
Hey, what's up, Ache? Watch a Hate Army video. It has everything. I guess the real question is, because I have downloaded his reaction, the Pokemon reaction, because that's going to be vital to talking about what this is. It's going to be the daily wrap, but what I needed to see was this. So let me see if I can find Hate Army's specific instance of what happened here, because that's probably going to be good. Yells at his audience for not giving him money all day. Now, if this is, yeah, that's the part that I need to see right here. This is the part.
The Hate Army.
All right. So, of course, big ups to Hate Army. We're glad he's back. Very good clip channel. I do appreciate the stuff that he does. I just want to see the end of the stream, and then I want to look at the daily wrap, because the daily wrap, it's not to downplay what happened at the end of the stream. I just truly have no idea what happened. And I am going to back up this because I want to know what happened here, because we have a whole segment where he's like on the dashboard for like 3 minutes. So something happened, and he gave him an ultimatum, because that's how it always works, right?
Army, bro. Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for hate.
All right, that's it for this run. Next time around, guys, we'll just continue right from here. All right.
Okay.
New weapon to try next time. All right.
I'm glad that he grabs it off of here too, because DSP has he has a tendency of like shutting this down immediately and whatnot. Hey, what's up, Revy? Revy, it's nonsense. So it's just forewarning, of course. We did finish on Dead Unluck. It was pretty good. I'm actually kind of sad because it actually got really, really good at the end. And I don't know. I'm missing the inevitability of a season 2, because it better happen. I mean, it definitely will happen, but you know, it better happen now.
Thank you all. Great stream tonight. For those who did support the stream tonight, I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time for more Hades 2. All right.
Was the music this loud all night?
I'm going to be honest with you, because you know I'm an honest dude, right?
Oh, God. You know it's going to be great when he starts off with, I'm going to be honest with you. Because whenever he's going to be honest with us about anything, it's always an analysis of how terrible the night was, or how terrible the stream was, or anything like that. Like, bro.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, because for how long people said, hey, Phil, You totally need to have like a PC to play indie games on. You neglect indie games, you don't play them. And so I have a mini PC now, right? And everyone's like, oh dude, Hades 2 came out, early access, you gonna get it? And I spent the money on it, and I played it in the Indies Marathon, and I'm playing it now. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's really not working. If it weren't for Game Checker coming by tonight, no exaggeration, if Game Checker didn't come by tonight, I didn't even make $10 on this stream.
Whoa, you're telling me that Game Tracker tipping $30 and the tips total being $35? If he didn't exist, it would be $30 minus 30 or $35 minus $30, which would leave a total less than 10? No fucking way. DSP the mathematician.
And it's not even a matter of that. Take a look at the attention. It didn't even have consistent 200 viewers the stream. Like, what the hell's going on? It's a brand new game. This is not an old game. This is a brand new game. I'm playing it new. It just came out, right? And this is what people ask for over the years. We want more. We don't want you only playing mainstream games, right? We want you playing more of this kind of game, Phil.
I gotta refund you.
No, I don't think so. I'll be honest with you guys, right? I don't think that was ever the case. I think that my audience has always been an audience that wants to attend mainstream games. And when I play the smaller scale games, unless it's like a Souls like Another Craft's Treasure was.
Bro. Imagine, like, full stop, imagine actually fucking coping by using the comparison of, you remember that time I played the fucking crab game? The crab game that most people were sleeping on, by the way. They didn't actually pay attention to his chat. The only reason why it was different is because he got money for it. Like, actually, that was the only reason why it did well. It's because he got fucking money. And then he's like, well, you know, unless it's games like this, where it's a knockoff, it'll do good. How? Why? Under what logic? Because it didn't. It factually did not. It had, like, nobody actually watching it after the first day. Because who the fuck was gonna watch that game? I'm not gonna shit on the game and say the game was bad. I'm gonna shit on DSP playing an indie game that nobody gave a shit about. Like, factually, that was the case. So he plays fucking crab game. Nobody came out to that, but he got money off of it. And he has a different opinion about that game over Hades 2, a game that he was looking forward to, by the way. This isn't a game that the fans were looking forward to. Yes, the fans have been telling him to play indie games for fucking years, but he doesn't do them.
Seems he has also brought a mongrel dog from the Empire to say something.
What do you want to say, Carla?
Problems, so I'll try again. Where's the goddamn money? Where's the goddamn
This dude. He just comes in here just to have fun.
You are making an idiot out of me, and I'm not laughing.
Don't worry, I'm gonna refund you on that
so I don't have to
PTS.
keep answering
There
the
you
door.
go. Sorry about that, Aqua. I don't want to steal your points, but you've been refunded. Oh yeah, I already did the... Oh, I didn't! When did Shybot do this? Oh my god, how did I miss this? I owe Gondola a gifted sub. Because Shybot told me to, and I legit missed this. Was I in the bathroom? Okay, Gondola. I'm sorry this is late. This is a gift from Shybot to you. A gifted sub. I'm sorry about that. There you go. I completely forgot about that. Ah! Don't worry, Shybot's not here to chastise my ass. Imagine if that happened. I fucked up. I'm streaming? God damn it. Gondola, you gotta throw some at me and tell me that I fucked up next time. That's what you gotta do. But, like, dude, this guy is such a piece of shit, man. Like, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I'm actually preaching to the choir.
Despair
like,
awaits you at the end. Ang1337 gifted a tier 1 sub to Gondola_gaming.
Actually imagine this for a second. You asked this dude to do shit for years and years and years. You're like, Phil, can you please play PC games? You do this for like 3 years. It's 8 years later, and then all of a sudden he plays a PC game, and he's wondering, why the fuck weren't you there? You've been asking me to do this for years. Well, maybe they went away. Maybe they actually fucking left. Has he ever thought about why he has only fucking less than 200 people watching him? Because he actually thought about it. Because it used to be back in the day, during the Twitch days, whenever he had less than 700 people watching him, that was shit to panic about. That was actually time to panic. Now he's talking about less than 200 people watching, which, by the way, he used to be comfortable with. He said it would be cool if we watched a cool-ass, very chill-style game.
Talking, you stupid anime bitch.
Jamie, pull up the Pokemon clip. I am going to pull up the Pokemon clip here in a sec. I actually, you know what? Factually, I actually have it in
supposed to yell at you about something cause
fucking,
Karma said so.
I have the clip in here.
Madge.
Oh, man. Hello, Shybot. I was supposed to yell at you about something because Karma said so. Yeah, I forgot to do the gifted sub that you had redeemed. But it's okay, I gifted it to Gondola Gaming now, so he has a whole 30 days to enjoy the benefits of a sub. Pretty cool, huh?
I'll be honest, I don't think that people care. At least most of my mainstream audience.
Most people don't care about indie games now, or
again,
PC
what I think
games.
is, sadly, it is a vocal minority that yells at me and says that I'm doing the wrong thing over the years. In reality, the truth is, the games that I usually stay away from are ones that just don't really work, right? I like this game a lot. I loved the first one. I'm playing this one now. I can't even get 200 people to watch. Why? The game is good. As I told you guys, what I want to do is I want to...
Imagine begging people on a fucking Saturday night. A Saturday night. Why didn't you show up to see my fucking stream of an indie game that came out quite literally 3 weeks ago? He's striking while the iron's cold. People already played the fucking... the beta for this. The early access. They already played it. They're done. They're gonna wait for the new content. If he wanted to strike while the iron was hot and capitalize on this, he would have played it the fucking week that it came out. And even then, I would have at least did a trial of it. Yes, DSP is gonna play this game regardless. But it's fucking Hades. He loved Hades. He loved the first Hades. Just give it a try, and if it doesn't work out, fine. But guess what? You own the game now. When it comes out in full, you can play the entire game. But he has to be such a bitch about this shit. All he had to do was just play it and see how his audience liked it, and if they didn't, we could come back to it later, and he's so afraid of that shit.
I want to have chill streams like we used to. We used to have late night streams of games like this.
Chill
where we just relax and talk all night.
Bro.
But a lot of the times people weren't even saying anything in chat. I want to say thank you to Game Trekker. Thank you to the regulars who were here.
Thank you for
quite
the
a few
money.
regulars who were trying to keep stuff going. But
how are they keeping stuff going?
yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, the good news is this is early access. It's not a huge deal, right?
All right, he
but at the
notices
same time,
it.
this was something I wanted to keep in the rotation as a playthrough. I don't know if I could do that. If I'm gonna have streams with less than 200 people, and if Game Trekker doesn't show up, I make less than $10. Then I don't think it works for the business. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
Like,
funny
I
name.
like the game,
Hey,
but I don't
Stinky.
have the freedom to just play
Oh
games I
my
like all the time.
gosh, Rye,
Stinky.
coming in here with your fucking intro. I swear to God,
Stinky.
you're ruining it.
Ooh.
You spinky guy.
Ooh, Spinky.
You spinky guy. Well, you know what, Rye? Phil had a very, very bad time, and you're coming in here and you're trying to like shit on his parade, dude. Yeah, that's right. This is from Game Trekker's Flathead. The only reason why we even did well is because Game Trekker showed up. He broke out of the goddamn the facility. They held him in captivity. He was in the Crucible for so long, and he got loose, and he said, I got to spend $30 on DSP playing a game.
Sadly, I don't. I wish I did. If that were the case, I'd be playing JRPGs. I'd be playing all these different games. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, if I didn't play this, I would be playing JRPGs, by the way. DSP sits there and he hits you with the shit that he didn't even want to do. He's been actually avoiding for months now, which is completing the JRPGs he started up. It's like, yeah, well, I could have been playing JRPGs instead of this shit. But you're the one who picked this shit.
all I can say is,
what?
Give it one more shot. Like,
okay.
maybe play it
Gotta
one
do
more
it
time
again.
later this week.
Apply
and see
more
how it does.
pressure.
And if it continues with this pattern, then I guess that's probably it. And then we try other stuff.
God.
And whether it's stuff
What's
on
the
the
other
PC or not,
stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, so look at that. We can try other stuff. We can actually try other stuff instead of the stuff that you wanted to see, which was the JRPGs, or playing fucking Mario RPG, 1,000 Year Door. No, we're not gonna play those things. We can do other stuff on the PC maybe.
We had Noita that people were saying I should try runs in. We had Stardew Valley that people said I should do late night chill streams in. But I'm gonna be honest, it seems like they're all gonna turn out like today.
This guy's baiting you with all sorts of nonsense.
Style game. They don't have giant mainstream appeal.
Actual nonsense.
People talking about them, right? They're still fine games. This game is great. No lie, I really love this game. I do. I think this is a splendid game. I want to keep playing it.
Chat, what do you actually think? Does anybody actually believe DSP loves this game? Thank you for the eat. I appreciate that, Manolo. But like, can somebody, chat, does anybody actually believe that DSP loves Hades 2? You think he does? Because if he did, he would want to play this. He wouldn't care about the audience size. Bro, he made 15 less than his target goal. Remember, we only need to make $50 a fucking stream, which is already ludicrous to begin with. But like, we were at 35. We were $15 off. What is that, like a fucking Big Mac meal? And like an extra side of nuggets from McDonald's? Maybe a couple of McFlurries? What is the actual price point differential? What are we actually complaining about? Are we actually complaining about $15? I actually don't know. It's kind of wild, the things that we complain about, and we need to, you know, we need to actually think about, man.
But
come on.
2 nights in a row now that we've played it, we had less than 200 viewers, and like one person would come by with a big contribution, and that's the only reason why it was even a decent night. And that's, I'll be honest, that does not hold water for me. There's other games I can be playing. There's other games people want to see me play that are upset that I'm not playing, right?
My God, what a fucking sad sack.
I know. Jade says I love this. I know. Generation Z says I appreciate this. It's chill fun. I know. But sadly,
I know you appreciate it.
A few of us sitting here enjoying it, you know, it has to be part of my business as well. So
yeah,
let's see. I'm gonna do it again.
It's
I'm gonna play it again on Tuesday night. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast and the like, and we'll see what happens. But you know, I like the game a lot. I want to keep playing it. It just, I don't know how it's going to work if it doesn't seem to be getting much or any attention from the viewers. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, he literally got more than 75% of the fucking goal for his stream. Why is he crying? Why is he actually fucking crying? This is a needless thing.
Sucks. Libsyn says, this is, for me, it could be true for others. I'm waiting for the full release, so I'm not going to be watching. Well, I hear you, but who knows when the full release is out, right?
Who knows?
It could be over. I think they even said they don't think it'll be out till next year, is what they said.
Yeah, he's crying about that.
You know?
What do we care? Why do we care? Don't care. Play next year.
I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm just, you know me. I tell it straight. I'll play it again on Tuesday night. Let's see what happens. If we can, I'll talk about this on the podcast. I'll talk about this in the daily wrap. If we can get more people to start showing up and hanging out and engaging and talking and supporting, then I'll keep it in the rotation.
Put it on your calendar.
But if it's going to be less than 200 people and it's almost dead in the chat,
by the way, outside.
Really,
look at that.
It's one person supporting it. I can't keep playing it, you know?
Whoa, it's 57 degrees out there, Phil? Damn.
Really sucks. I love it. I want to keep playing it. I feel like it's a great game, but I don't have that flexibility to keep playing whatever I want, you know? I got to keep the balance going with things people are going to show up for.
DSP doesn't have the flexibility to play whatever he wants. He makes his own schedule. This dude literally makes his own schedule. He chooses which games to dump at a moment's notice.
You're mine, you living puddle of baby fat.
But we don't have the luxury, we don't have the ability to play whatever we want. What's up, Sab? Hello, Unif. Hello, Dwight Race. You're here at the perfect time. We're going over the nonsense of DSP's night stream, and we're also going to look at the daily wrap, and we're going to look at the pre-stream. Because apparently we're chastising our viewers for not appearing. It's not even like it's okay, let's be real. This isn't even a money thing. Because you've seen nights where he's had less than $35, and he didn't complain. Hell, the day stream wasn't even that bad. He made money on the day stream. It wasn't a lot of money, but he did make money. And we're pretending that this didn't happen. I don't know what we're pretending. Let's be real. I don't know what his complaint is anymore. Because if it's like for the views have been down for factually a year plus. It hasn't been good.
Eradicated.
But, you know, it's whatever. DSP needs to make up a reason why we're not doing so good, right?
This is their first gift
So.
sub in the channel.
It's a
Hey, thank you
shame.
for the
I
gift
love it.
sub.
And I even got it
Appreciate it,
working
Drew.
great with my
It's a
setup
kinda
now,
sad.
right? Like, we had
Whoa.
no technical issues at all tonight. It went really, really well tonight. So,
Yeah, now it went well.
well,
We did good.
that's life. Again,
tech was
Let's see
great.
how it goes when we play it again. All right? All right, guys. Well, that is
All right,
going to be it
guys.
for tonight. Remember that tomorrow is React Day.
All
All right, which means that tomorrow there's no gameplay whatsoever.
Pretty
Instead,
tired
we're
of this.
going to be doing my Clips React show
We still talk about it. Holy shit.
over on DSP Reacts, DSP
happened
versus the
here?
Internet, on the first stream after the podcast. And then tomorrow night, which I'm really looking forward to, is Retro React Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games. When we did this last week, we had a ball.
Wow. I'm really looking forward to watching a fucking decade-old video about me and, like, my favorite boy toy, John, Mr. Rambeezy, as we play a fucking game with, like, suspicious characters from Sonic that have fucking titties and shit, right? I mean, I suppose monetizing your previous best friend is a good thing to look forward to, especially if it's gonna, you know, the money portion, right? Is that what we're looking forward to? I mean, people chilled here. He even said people chilled here. It was a chill stream. He agreed with somebody in here. But then, apparently, we didn't chill. Hey, look at that. Roy Lazarus. That's a fucking LTG, fucking sock account.
The game is so funny. And just, you know, the commentary and us doing the co-op gameplay, you know, in 2012 when we played it was so much fun that I can't wait to actually continue
can't
that.
wait to
It
see
was,
the
you know, so
fun
good. We're
from
actually in the middle of
a
this thing called
decade ago.
London Party, which is like a freaking a board game party style game. 4 players and competing, trying to steal each other's stickers and stuff off of it. It's really neat. And I really, you know, I'm enjoying the heck out of stuff off of it.
What was
it's
that?
really neat. And
Why did he do that? He looked at the corner demon and then he started licking his lips. What kind of relationship does he and the corner demon have exactly? I'm just kind of curious. I'm actually a little scared.
I really, you know, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. And I can't wait to
I'm
watch
a
it again
little-
tomorrow with all
little
of you.
bit afraid.
If you're looking for
Just a
gameplay,
tiny bit.
Monday we come back for gameplay. It's going to be more Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6
Oh man,
on Monday. Okay?
a special
All right,
one.
everyone. Well,
Probably.
I want to say thank you for a great
I
streaming
want to
day.
say
I really
thank
enjoyed.
you. I don't know if I can. but I
Multiverses
could.
earlier today. Even though Velma sucks now, which is disappointing, I still had a good time. And I had a great time with you here tonight with Hades 2. I want to play it again, but we are going to play it again Tuesday night, and we'll see what happens. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you all.
All right.
Have a good night.
Beggar's hand.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay. Let's get to the next thing. So this is the daily wrap portion. Is it the whole daily wrap? I feel like it is the whole daily wrap, which is good. You know what? Actually, that's fine. We're gonna continue using Hate Armies because Hate Army has all of it right here available. This is the good part, where DSP does like a weird thing. Now I will say this. Let's take a look at DSP Gaming. He had a pretty good thumbnail. I don't know if he changed it. He probably should have changed it. But I guarantee you this video probably got it did get a couple of views. Look at that. 875 views within 12 hours. His gameplay can't even crack, like, it can't even crack 500. Shit like this, where he's like doing honesty, emergency, please look at this, I'm on fire, my balls have exploded. Any of these kind of titles, like, people will immediately look at it. They're like wondering what the fuck is going on.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh man, I kind of wish I could get the thumbnail. You know what? I could get the thumbnail. Hold up. I can get the thumbnail. I hate that when you kind of like already click on the thing and it gets rid of it. Oh, he did change it. Yo, he actually did change the thumbnail. He had a weird thumbnail last night. It had him like head in hands. And he was being really, really weird about shit. Now it's like this. He did change it. Oh, what a salty fucking motherfucker. Actually salty as fuck. God damn it. All right. That's fine. That's fine. But all I got to know for the feedback is he wanted feedback. People actually gave him feedback. I'm actually gonna read out this feedback. This is actually pretty good because this is the only time that you ever get engagement on a fucking DSP video. It's whenever he sits there and he lashes out and blames his viewers. But this was really, really good.
Daily wrap for what was wow, I almost forgot
this.
What was Saturday, June 1st, 2024. A day of varied gameplay. A day where finally we had no real technical issues or problems and were able to do things smoothly. A day when I added another new piece of tech to my setup. But also, question. I want to questions for everyone. Right, I do. And I'll feedback. Anything on this video. Also, talk about podcast tomorrow. I'd like feedback there. So let's talk. Let's be honest.
Let's
okay.
talk
So
turkey.
first stream today was
Let's talk
multiverses,
turkey.
and overall, the audience on multiverses is pretty mid-divided. Some people are liking it and liking the fact that I'm testing new characters. Like I played with like 4 now. I used Bugs Bunny, Iron Giant, Banana Guard, and Velma. Those are the 4 I've used so far. Now, obviously, I plan on continuing to use more. The ones that I've unlocked, why wouldn't I use them, right? Others are just not liking this game. Just like when I played multiverses years ago, you know, first I think there was interest if it was any good, but then after like a few weeks to a month, people got burned out on it and didn't like it as much, calling it a Smash Brothers ripoff. Already, we're 2 days in and people are saying this game sucks, it's a Smash Brothers ripoff. It's like, yeah, well, did you fucking pay attention 2 years ago when I played it? Or were your eyes closed? It's the same game, just a little different. They tweaked it, but it's the same. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
Dude, actually, oh shit, I did not mean to skip that. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. Hold up, I want to go back to that. That's actually really, really good. I want to actually talk
Just not
about
liking
that.
this game. Just like when I played multiverses years ago, you know, first I think there was interest if it was any good, but then after like a few weeks to a month, people got burned out on it and didn't like it as much, calling it a Smash Brothers ripoff. Already, we're 2 days in and people are saying this game sucks, it's a Smash Brothers ripoff. It's like, yeah, well, did you fucking pay attention 2 years ago?
I want you to actually think about that assessment. DSP openly admits 2 years ago that the game he's playing right now, again, 2 years ago, people had the opinion after several weeks that it was boring and they wanted it to go away. He brings it back, and after 2 days, they have the same fucking opinion. And he's wondering, what did you think? It was going to be different? Well, why is he asking that out of the audience? That actually should be asked to DSP. DSP is the only one who's trying to make it have a different opinion. He's the only one who preloaded this entire thing and was like expecting people to then all of a sudden like the game. Nobody actually was asking him to do multiverses like this. And if he wanted to try it out, fine, but if it didn't turn out well, he should abandon it. Fuck it. He didn't pay any money. It's a free-to-play fucking game. There's no sunk cost fallacy to this. He has spent nothing on this game, and he's wondering why the game didn't do good. It didn't do good at first.
When I played it, or were your eyes closed? It's the same game, just a little different. They tweaked it, but it's the same. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
Why don't you like it? I
Like,
don't
you're saying something
understand.
revolutionary. It's a Smash Brothers ripoff. Well, it's different from Smash. It actually plays more like older Smash, right?
It's different from Smash. It plays like older Smash. Huh? What?
Has some different things about it. It definitely has different appeal because of the cast of characters, right?
Oh,
so
man.
if every single platform fighter is a Smash Brothers ripoff, and you don't want to ever watch or play, I guess you're going to ignore an entire genre of games then, right? Because there's not just there's many of these at this point.
This is the same guy who ignores entire genres of games, such as Metroidvanias. Which was wild because when I saw this and I reacted to it at fucking 6 in the morning, he would then go on to say...
But anyway, basically, I want to do another stream of it and see how it goes.
Give it a
but
sec.
I am feeling like
You'll
the appeal
eventually
of it
say it.
already is dying amongst the viewer base, okay? Like, by the way, we didn't even retain 400 viewers today. We were
Yes.
down by around 300 by the end of the stream.
Keep counting.
People complaining that,
People
it sucks,
counting.
it's Smash Brothers ripoff. And it's like, well, I tried. You know, we played this 2 years ago. I enjoyed it. I stopped playing it because people complain. So now it's 2 years later and people are complaining again. But like, nothing changes, right?
Yeah, nothing does change. They hated it then, they hate it now.
I don't know. This is the kind of thing that makes me not want to play certain genres of games. For example, I always stay away from Metroidvanias.
Look at that. Wow. And then I said that and I immediately ate my words almost, what, 40 seconds later? Where he actually brings up Metroidvanias, which actually floored me. You can actually ask Dingus, by the way. You can ask Dingus at 6 o'clock in the morning when Anne reviewed this at the end of anime night on Discord. DSP brings up Metroidvania and how he fucking ignores it and like avoids it like the plague.
Why? Because when we tried Metroidvanias in the past, people complained. I always try to stay away from Monster Hunter. Why? Because when I tried Monster Hunter in the past, people complained.
That's actually a lie. That's actually straight up a lie. DSP is fucking telling you right now nobody cared about Monster Hunter. Actually, factually incorrect. I don't know where he got this idea nobody cares about Monster Hunter, but his own fucking viewer base, when polled about it, actually did care about fucking Monster Hunter. And I'm still gonna bring this up to this day. I'm a fucking salty asshole about this shit. Where is this? I posted this up. I posted up on my community tab once upon a time because he had to fucking make up these lies and shit. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the Monster Hunter post.
And
I'm looking for it. No, it was up above. Here we go. This is why I don't like when DSP likes to fucking lie about this shit. Because he likes to pretend all the Monster Hunters were bad. No. His Monster Hunter fucking world may not have been the best, but people did want him to play. They actually asked him to collab with, not Brian, but like some other dude. It was somebody on Twitch. And he just straight up refused to. But back when he was doing Monster Hunter Rise and when he did the demo, factually people did want him to actually play the game. He put up a poll and there wasn't even troll voting. Actually, 0 troll voting. Because you can see with the number here, it wasn't super inflated. He even put up a fucking bullshit answer with maybe. Super majority said yes. And he ignored him. Hell, he even got $55. He got a tip for 1 Minute Man. This automatically would have been a good game according to current day standards. Yeah, Ptolemaeo. That guy. Ptolemaeo was like one of the few people that he kind of sort of semi shouted out, not often. And I think he didn't have a raid, but he had it as like one of the featured streams on his Twitch back when that used to be a thing, and it doesn't really exist anymore. But like, we're pretending this shit didn't happen. Okay, sure. I guess it didn't happen. I guess people really did hate Monster Hunter, right? Sure. Whatever.
And then people are like, oh no, times change. Things over time evolve. You should try it again. So here we are 2 years later. I'm playing Multiverses. Oh, it's a Smash Brothers ripoff. This sucks. Boring.
Look at him go. He's trying to like justify how he made a mistake. He literally, like, nobody asked for Multiverses. You know what? I actually think I could go to the chat logs and actually factually look up how many people asked for Multiverses. Hold up. Let's see. If I look for Multiverses, all is one word on DSP Gaming, how many people actually talked about it? I want to go back. Holy shit. So nobody was talking about it back then. How many people cared about Multiverses? I'm going to go to page 4. See a time. I want to see a time before he actually fucking did this. Before he actually played the game. Wow, 10 is way too far back. When did we actually start caring? So here we go. This is back in March. How many people cared about Multiverses? BFL Griffin talked about Multiverses and when it was coming out. Moganafi, whatever. Talking about an email about Multiverses, No Sleep Real Vibes. Really talking about Multiverses like once on the 30th, once on the 27th, a couple times on the 13th. where they were talking about it was better than MK1. I'm definitely playing it from No Sleep Real Vibes, which was one of the only people that looks to be even talking about this, by the way. No Sleep Real Vibes, who changed his name to Bloomer Vibes, by the way. That's the same fucking guy. So we're sitting here, we're pretending, we're talking, we're like thinking that we're real and shit. The only people who are right now talking about is No Sleep Real Vibes. And Don Fanucci, by the way. Don Fanucci's another sock. And then everybody else is laughing about it. Wow. Look at this. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody factually was asking about multiverses except 2 people. 2 fucking people. And he wants to pretend like he had a huge audience for this. He didn't. He never did. And he's trying to pretend, oh yeah, man, well, everybody was asking for it. No, they weren't. Yeah, the game is, look, you can say the game is good. You can say the game is bad. You can say it's not finished. You can say whatever. I've seen the gameplay. The gameplay doesn't look appealing. The sound mixing is kind of crap. And they slow down the game. None of it looks good. At that point, you're only playing it just for the characters. I don't know what else you're playing it for. It's not a competitive, or it's not a very competent Smash clone. It just kind of exists. It's very flat. It has characters that I just don't care about. And apparently he cares about it. So much so he's bitching about it. But nobody cared about it back then, and nobody cares about it now. So fucking drop it at this point. Fuck it.
Try it again on Tuesday. Okay?
We'll do it
This
again.
leads me into my discussion about my late stream tonight. Hades 2 Early Access continuing.
We'll do it again.
So here's the truth. And I love the game.
True, by the way.
The game plays incredibly well, has an interesting plot, actually improved and better game mechanics from the first Hades. There's more to it than it was in the first Hades, okay? And for the few people that are showing up, they seem to be enjoying themselves. There's a regular group of regulars who are here. In fact, we got someone who came back, who hasn't been around for a while, came back and actually started watching, contributing to these Hades streams. I'm like, this is neat.
We finally had somebody come back and contribute to the Hades streams. Wow, this is neat. Like, can you find a scummier way to talk about somebody who you haven't seen in a while coming back to your streams? You don't even name them, and you're like, they came back and gave money. That's pretty cool. What a weird way to talk about another person. If I didn't see Rave for like a year and he came back, I would be like, wow, Race Age came back. I haven't seen him in a year. He used to kick my ass over in fucking Melty Blood. Pretty cool, huh? I just would have been like that. I wouldn't talk about the fact that he didn't give me money for a year. What the fuck?
The problem is, I can't even hold 200 viewers for this game. All right?
Oh, man.
And if it wasn't for one person showing up and doing a big tip, literally, I would have made less than $10 tonight.
Whoa, money.
So I'm just gonna say this, all right?
Hands
multiverses.
up. Time to talk about
me saying, let's give this game another shot 2 years later. With Hades 2, this is a case that people over the years have always given me crap and said, Phil, you always stay away from the PC-centric community and crowd. You miss out on so many great games every year. You really do.
What are you doing?
It's sad because you're missing out on so many good games you could be playing. You should get a PC. Every year, I'm like, well, maybe someday. When I got this mini PC last year, everyone said this is a godsend because now you're going to be able to play so many cool indie games. You're going to experience all this stuff. I just did an Indies marathon, right? And I said, as a result of that marathon last week, that I might take some of those games and turn them into playthroughs. The first one that makes sense is Hades 2. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to play it to the end. I can't. It's early access. My plan was to get through whatever's finished and then put it on hold and then continue it later when they finish the game.
Like a censorship
I was told the game has something like 15 to 20 hours of content before you hit that wall. So why not play it for the next few weeks?
I need to play it.
Be a variety stream with everything else. Right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm playing it and I'm like, no one's showing up. The chat is dead.
Whoa.
One person basically contributed.
Genuinely.
What is going on?
Look at that. Look at that. You see how he stopped himself?
Oh, the chat is dead. One person basically.
He was about to say genuinely contributed. Like the guy who gave him $5 actually wasn't a genuine supporter.
Contributed. What is going on here? Right?
Okay.
It's not just, the contributions are low. That's no big deal. It's that people aren't even here for it. They're just like ignoring it.
It's not that the contributions are low. By the way, talked about a guy coming back and giving him money. Talked about how he made less than $10 if the guy didn't give him money. Talks about nobody giving it attention, but it's not about the money.
Spin it when you win it, and you win it at the beginning, and you win it in a minute.
It's not about the money, guys.
Tailspin.
You guys got it wrong.
Tailspin.
I don't know where you got this idea that it was about the money, but it actually truly was not about the money. Wow.
You asked me for these style of games for years and years and years. Now I have the means, the hardware, the setup that I just upgraded. I have the means to play this at a high level.
I have
enjoy
secured
it,
the means of production.
No one shows up. Oh, well, you know. Well, then what did you ask for it for? No, I really, I want a genuine answer to this question.
What did you ask for it for? I want an answer. No, really. What happened? Why did you even ask for this?
From people means to play this at a high level and enjoy it, and no one shows up. Oh,
thank you.
How do you play this at a high level, by the way? Actually think about this for a second. I'm glad you fucking pointed that out. Actually think about that. What does it mean to play Hades 2 at a high level? It's not a competitive game, and he's not speedrunning it. So what does that even mean? At the end of the day, what does that even fucking mean? Does that mean that he enjoyed it bigly? Because we see him like doing bird arms, he's doing bingo wings, arms outstretched. I enjoyed it this much, guys. This much. I can't even do it. Fuck it. I can't even do it. I enjoyed it this much. Like hand grabs.
Well, you know. Well, then what did you ask for it for? I want a genuine answer to this question from people.
Look at him.
Like maybe I misunderstood or something.
Yell at people.
So many years people gave me crap because I stayed away from the PC-centric indie games, and I miss so many every year. Man, Phil, every other streamer plays them. Every other YouTuber plays them. You're the only one who ignores them. So now I play them. Oh, no one shows up.
How is Hades 2 a PC-centric game? At what point has Hades 2 been a PC-centric game? Yes, it is on the PC, but eventually it'll be out on consoles, which you'll play it anyway. If he was playing a PC-centric game, it would be a PC exclusive that's not on a fucking console. If he wanted to play a PC-centric game, he would have been more apt to playing shit like, oh god, what was that? Not fucking Outlast. It was that other game. That game that got vetoed on his fucking list. He would have played that one, but he didn't. I can't even remember it. It's the thing where you no, not Phasmo. He actually should have played Phasmo. He shouldn't have like bullshitted on Phasmo, because Phasmo I would argue is definitely a more PC centric kind of game. Lethal Company, thank you, Lethal Company. I was actually booting up whatchamacallit to pull up my list of games, the games I don't even play anymore. He would have played this. He actually factually would have played a PC-centric game, but he didn't. He vetoed this. So when DSP complains and he cries, he's talking about, oh, well, you asked me to play fucking PC-centric game. He hasn't. He still hasn't. The closest he got was like maybe Noita, and that's it. And that's debatable. It's better with mouse and keyboard, but I believe, you know, the way he was playing it might as well have been a console game. Fuck it. What a fucking lame ass. What an actual fucking lame ass. I know he doesn't have any friends, but he can't sit here and he can't pretend that he's doing something amazing by playing fucking Hades 2, which, by the way, he's playing Hades 2 weeks after it was pertinent. It's still pertinent, but it's people have already moved the fuck on. If I go to Twitch right now and I go and see how many people are actually playing Hades 2, it's not going to be as much as what it was on its initial launch. Let's pull up the Hades 2 category. How many people are currently streaming right now? There's 682 viewers. Initially, this was at the multiple thousands. Nobody's playing it. The people who are playing it are just long playing it at this point. He missed the boat. So I'm sorry you're gonna complain that nobody showed up, but like, bro, if they wanted to see it, it already happened. You missed out. Go to another game. That's his problem. If he's going to say he's going to like hit on the trends, he's waiting way too long to actually hit on the trends. Don't pretend. If he was streaming right now at 190 people, he would be top on the Twitch leaderboard. People would automatically find it if they were looking for somebody playing Hades 2. But he doesn't even do that. This dude sucks dick. He sucks dick at trying to pretend to care about shit.
And I love it too. This is a sad fact. I love Hades 2. I really like this game.
It's a sad
I just,
fact.
At the
I
end of
love it,
tonight's
by the
stream,
way.
I unlocked a brand new weapon, these dual torches during magic, and I should have ended the stream, but I went late because I wanted to do a run with it, right? And
Keep that in mind, by the way. I ended the, you know what? No, actually, I'm actually going to do this. I'm pulling up the clip now. I'm actually going to pull up the clip now. Because this is a really good clip to juxtapose how DSP is acting and how he acted back then. Like, what, 7 years ago? Let's take a look at DSP playing Pokemon Moon and calling people fucking lazy.
I'm confused. I don't get it.
This is a fucking great clip, by the way.
Okay, everyone. Well, now I hope you had fun. Being that I knew people were enjoying the playthrough, I decided to go a little extra long today. As you saw, I went a whole extra hour on stream.
Look, he went long.
Which I hope you appreciate.
Look at that. He went long back then, too. I wonder what that means.
And honestly, let me take a look, because I have not looked at stream numbers all day. My God, the stream numbers were terrible. Wow, what happened?
Give it a chug.
We never even... Hold on. I'm actually trying to go back here. Did we ever even get close to 400? We didn't, did we? At least from what I could see, I can't see the entire length of the stream, but from what I can see, which is back till around like 3 p.m., it looks like we barely even had 300 on stream. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on. Listen, here's the
going on,
bottom line,
guys?
and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line
Hello,
is people are like,
everyone.
Phil's not engaged in his
And
commentary.
welcome.
And Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call...
Dude, look at how close we are here to how he was here.
from people, like maybe I misunderstood or something. So many years people gave me crap because I stayed away from the PC-centric indie games, and I miss so many every year. Man, Phil, every other streamer plays them, every other YouTuber plays them. You're the only one who ignores them. So now I play them. Oh, no one shows up. And I love it too. This is a sad fact. I love Hades 2. I really like this game. I just, at the end of tonight's stream, I unlocked a brand new weapon, these dual torches during magic, and I should have ended the stream, but I went late because I wanted to do a run with it, right? And I'm like, wow, these are kind of neat. I actually want to learn this build.
What?
And then I reminded myself, yeah, we had like 180 viewers, 70 viewers, and no one was really talking. I'm just like, oh, massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say, you know? Jim Bob says that at one point we had around 350. Well, I mean, this is kind of ridiculous that I can't even get 400 people for a live stream anymore of new games. You know what I mean? It would be like new games. It's one thing if this were like an old game that I was playing, it was boring and, you know, it was an older game most people didn't care about. It's a brand new game. And I can't even get 400 people on stream. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with everyone. I enjoyed the stream today. I had a lot of fun. I did. I had a lot of fun playing this today. But what is the point of doing all the setup for the live stream? Right now, we're at the end of the stream. I've got 230 people on stream. Why? You know, I'm confused. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's the thing. Now people, if I don't stream, people will complain. Why aren't I streaming? Well, because you didn't show up. That's why. If you showed up for the stream, I would bother with it, but it's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I'm really heavily considering not streaming this game anymore, you know? I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I had fun. I want to say thanks to those of you who were here for the stream, obviously. But, I mean, even you can see, I mean, it's black and white. It's black and white at this point. That
Actually, I'm going to stop him there. It is sun and moon. It is not black and white, but you know.
Live streams, people aren't turning up for them, you know? So I guess honestly that might be it. This might be the final stream for the game. I don't know what else to say. And I do appreciate, again, those of you who did come out. And, you know, there were a few things in stream chat that were pretty helpful today. So thanks for that. But I don't know. I just don't know. What's the point?
Yeah, this really was just a hostage
What's
situation.
the point of live streaming if people
What's
just
the
don't
point
show
of
up?
doing this?
You know, like I said, if I do it on premiere days, great. A new release day, you know you're going to get good attendance, right? Or if it's a special event like a marathon or a multiplayer event or something like that. Or every once in a while if I'm just bored and I feel like streaming, but I just don't see the point, you know? I don't.
Takes a sip. Delicious.
So, all right, everyone. That is it for today's Pokemon stream.
Okay. I just want you to really sink in, man.
And here's the thing.
Just enjoy
so
both
many
of
years
these.
again. Everyone's complained and said, Phil, why isn't you only play these big AAA mainstream games? Why do you only play games on console? I'm literally doing the opposite now. I have branched out. I've started playing games that are different from my comfort zone. I have a setup that can do all high-end stuff. I'm playing fighting games with no lag. I'm playing all these games at high resolution, high frame rate.
What games?
Best quality. Now I upgrade my audio. I'm doing all the things people always told me I was bad at. So where is everyone? Exactly. Right? What are you doing? Where's everyone doing tonight?
There it is. There it is. This is the lazy portion right here. Look at how great this is.
Best quality. Now I upgrade my audio. I'm doing all the things people always told me I was bad at. So where is everyone? Exactly. Right? What are you doing? Where's everyone doing tonight? What was wrong with Hades 2 that people didn't want to come by the stream? And I'm not angry. I want answers.
I'm not angry. I want answers. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I didn't care about the money. I was just caring about the views. By the way, I don't care about the views. We can have like low attendance as long as the money's good. I don't know anymore. I feel like it's going back to the 3-bar problem. If you've ever talked to me about how I feel about shit, DSP does this shit all the time, where it's going to be like, if the tips are bad, if the fucking subs are bad, if the super chats are bad, he's going to complain about them. Now he's adding another bar to it, which is the views, which is something we didn't even used to care about. And it used to be like likes used to be where super chats were at, because he used to not give a shit about super chats. But now it's like, no matter what, we're adding more and more bars that we got to balance. And if one of them's bad, we got to complain about it. Bro stopped complaining about likes a long time ago after he got rid of the guns. He gave up on that, but he still comes back to the engagements every now and then. Because
I want to play games people want, right? Right now, there's so many games out that I could be playing. I could be playing the System Shock remake. I could be playing Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door remake.
Mario. Look at that. He hits you with the I could be playing other games. Like the games people have been asking him to play. He kind of forgets that, like, there were actual people that told him, Phil, are you gonna play fucking 1,000-Year Door? Can I look for 1,000-Year Door and find that on DSP and see how many people asked for it? How many people have asked for 1,000-Year Door? Oh, yeah, they've been actually asking him about it. Here and there, multiple people come in. 1,000-Year Door next month. Are you gonna play 1,000-Year Door? I bet you if I look for TTYD, it probably comes up too. Hey, Game Master was talking about it too. He was bugging him all the time. He actually was spamming the chat about it. He was being Derek. Let me see. 1,000-Year Door? Can I look up 1,000-Year Door with that? Can I find that as a phrase? Yep. It's a banger. Are you gonna play it? Will you try it out? Are you gonna play it? Are you gonna play Mario 64 before 1,000-Year Door? Yeah, they'd been asking about it. And now he's sitting here and he's like trying to pretend like all of a sudden he was gonna play 1,000-Year Door. He literally shafted that for everything else he's doing today.
Be playing RPGs that I put on hold, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that's been on hold for months and months. I could return back to Sea of Stars and bring that back into the rotation. Okay.
Yeah, I could go back and get those games that I played months ago and I shat on them and I hated my audience for not even showing up and attending and giving them money for it. I could bring out those games, the games I got burnt out on, and I could be playing them. Well, he doesn't do it now. So why the fuck is he even mentioning it? He's literally shelved those games for an indefinite hiatus. And now he's talking about, well, I could bring them back. Bro, you didn't bring them back. When we had the downtime, you chose multiverses. You chose Hades 2. And he's going to keep choosing these until the new DLC for, whatchamacallit comes out, Elden Ring. So he doesn't really care about those games. He's dangling a little fucking fishhook, trying to hopefully get you to come by and give some kind of feedback. Bro, if he wanted the feedback, he would have swapped to those games anyway. Fuck it, just play one of those games. Finish up Sea of Stars before he leaves Game Pass.
Okay, I could do other things as well. There's so many other things I could be doing right now.
I could be doing them,
right?
But I don't.
Why am I doing things that people ask for and then it's just not catching on? I'm at a loss, right? Multiverses I threw in there, people wanted me to play Multiverses when it came back. See how it is. I played 2 streams and it's starting to die and people are complaining. Hades 2, people seem to love, no one shows up for the stream. So what do you want me to do, right? Do I just do a late night chill stream where we talk? Is that?
And then he threatens them with doing a talking Q&A stream. He literally threatens them with a Q&A. This is why this dude is detestable. This is why nobody fucking respects this guy. He sits there and he gives an ultimatum to his fucking audience as if they did something wrong. Because they didn't show up on a Saturday night and they all didn't talk in his chat? Bro, I don't know if anybody paid attention to the marathon because I fucking restreamed that shit. But during the Hades 2 segment, which I largely ignored, I looked in his chat. Nobody gave a shit about that game. Furthermore, not only did they not give a shit about that game, but at a certain point, nobody was talking and you had a screenshot of this. Big ups, Be Awesome One, because Be Awesome One was the one who captured this. This is what it was like on his fucking stream. This is what you were looking at. You had a participant list
and
of 3 people. That was during his marathon. Nobody cared. There were more people that were showing up and talking during his Noida portion, during his Pizza Tower portion, and then during his eating segment. Probably more people in Stardew Valley than there were for Hades 2. And he's going to pretend, he's going to sit there and he's going to pretend people cared about Hades 2. Nobody gave a shit. Jordan 2 is a sock. Copium is like a sock from 2 years ago, and Carlton Jr. is a fucking sock. Those are 3 socks. They're not even real people. And he's pretending like there's a lot of attention for this shit. There ain't.
It's June 1st. It's a new month. Should I do one? Should we just do a hangout session? Because again, I like the hangout sessions.
It's June 1st. Should we do a hangout? Dude, we literally did a hangout session last week.
But I don't want to do them all the time because they don't feel special, right?
We literally did one last week.
So I need answers. What's going wrong here that people are not showing up for this stuff? Is there different games on PC I should be playing instead of Hades 2 that I'm missing out on? Because I played the games that people nominated and voted on during the marathon in the hopes of finding games that would catch on as streams. So what's happened? I want feedback. Please leave comments on the video or let's talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to bring this up on the podcast
to avoid
too.
Games at
I
this
really
point.
legitimately am stumped because I thought I was doing what people wanted. And then when people don't show up, it actually upsets me. You know, I'm streaming for a reason,
he's
to have an
upset
audience,
now.
to entertain an audience. And if the
By the way, he's not mad, he's upset. And he just literally admits to you, yeah, I'm upset.
audience isn't there, why am I doing it? I can just play the game by myself offline, right?
Yeah,
So,
DSP playing a game offline. Yeah, when's the last time that happened, by the way? When's the last time DSP said, I played the game offline? I think once. And I think it may have been like actually Street Fighter, and I think it may have been him practicing something. That's it. No, Tekken. He played Tekken with his wife. I forgot about that. He played Tekken with his wife.
so Let's figure this out together. Let's start this discussion. I want this to be an open discussion. All feedback is appreciated. And something as simple as, oh, well, because of this, because of that, and
Champions
it's legit.
don't count.
Not,
Get outta
oh,
here.
well, you ignored it for so long, no one cares anymore. Well, then you should have shut your mouth and never... Now, oh, well, you ignored it for so long, no one cares anymore. Well, then you should have shut your mouth. Legit. Now, oh, well, you ignored it for so long, no one cares anymore. Well, then you should have shut your mouth. Legit. Now, oh, well, you ignored it for so long, no one cares anymore. Well, then you should have shut your mouth.
He wants feedback. You give him the feedback. The feedback is not taken until months after the fact. He blames you and he says, no, next time you should shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Don't even give me fucking advice, you idiot. Listen to this in full.
Legit. Now, oh, well, you ignored it for so long, no one cares anymore. Well, then you should have shut your mouth and never asked for it. Because that's the thing. People scream for it. You don't do it. You're missing out. You don't do it. So then I do it. Oh, it's too late. Well, then never, don't ask for it. If my audience is just AAA gamers at this point and all they want is big releases, fine, we know that. Then let's do other filler projects in between, but let's not go out of our way to have me get a mini PC that now I guess I'm not going to be using for anything because no one was going to show up to watch the stuff. That's
dude. Number one, he didn't buy the mini PC. The way he structures that sentence, he's making as if he obtained it himself. He was gifted it. Number two, he played one game, which was a retro game that he played from start to finish and did extra shit only to get the basic bitch ending. Number three, he shelved that PC himself for almost a year. So what are we even complaining about? That he actively ignored the PC for a year, came back to it, played a game that was arguably weeks after the fact that he should have played it, it didn't get enough attention? It's a fucking game in beta. It's in early access. He doesn't even have to play it all the way through. But the concept of early access is so foreign to him, he doesn't understand that. He could have played 2 streams of it, said, okay, we're going to come back to this in a year when it actually fully releases. And it would have been fine. It literally would have been fine. But in his mind, whenever he picks up these games, they have to last like at minimum a month. If they don't last a certain amount of time, he feels like it's not his money's worth, which is really toxifying when you actually think about it. This dude is sitting here, don't give me fucking advice, because if you do, I'm gonna ignore it, because you shouldn't have gave me advice in the first place. It was wrong. But when they gave him advice to improve his stream quality and everything, he took that. They took it by people giving him shit. He improved his shit and he was like, yeah, man, thanks to your advice. I improved my OBS. I improved my OBS. I improved my audio quality. I improved how many bits. I split the load. Now I'm getting a load to my face and Kat's getting a load to her face. We split the load. The amount of dick sucking this dude does to random ass motherfuckers when it goes right, and then the amount of fucking spitting on that he does when it goes wrong is insane. This dude doesn't want your advice. He wants an easy get rich quick scheme. That's all he wants. He wants it where he does nothing and he gets rewarded for it.
ridiculous, right? So let's see. All right, anyway. Done venting about today. We are going to try these games again on Tuesday. I'm going to play both Multiverses and
he's still going to do it again anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Tomorrow is not gameplay. Tomorrow is React Day. Meaning that tomorrow
I don't care about this portion of the segment because this is just him flating the fact that he's going to be, you know, doing the gameplay. And the thing is, at the end of the day, he's going to go on pre-stream and he's going to talk about all this shit anyway. So you're going to get that regardless. And that's where we are today, where we built up a little bit of skip juice. And hopefully we're going to be able to watch the fucking pre-stream podcast, where I won't get too perturbed over the fact that this dude is sitting here fucking crying, bitching, and moaning about why his audience just doesn't give a shit about the games that he's playing right now, that he chose to play. Nobody put a gun to his head. Nobody was like, I will give you $1,000 if you play this game. That wasn't the case. He just picked it and he thought, oh yeah, this is the thing that everybody's going to care about, right? Well, let's take a look. What do people care about today? They're going to give him feedback, and he's already started the podcast. All right, so let's get to watching the fucking pre-stream podcast. You know what? I'm going to have him on full screen over here. We're gonna have the transparent side fill. He's gonna be gracing us with his presence. Gonna scroll back. Oh my god, he actually didn't start. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. He didn't start talking till like 5 minutes ago. We built up no skip juice. We started so late today. He just did music for 30 minutes. Oh, this is so lame.
All day long, I'll be reacting to fun today. Some of the fine games.
I don't care what. You know what? No, I actually do care about
channels,
this.
DSP Reacts and DSP
Let's,
Throwback.
put 'em
but on
here.
today's podcast, we got some important stuff to talk about. What I'm noticing is that recently some of the games that I'm playing are just not getting traction. It's confusing to me because I think they're fine games that I'm enjoying playing, and quite honestly, people have asked for a while. So I want to get to the bottom of this today, particularly talking about Multiverses and the Hades 2 early access playthrough that I've been doing.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Let's put our heads together this morning for some open, honest discussion, and hopefully we can come to some kind of a decision about what I should be doing moving forward.
Yeah,
Thank you very much
you're
for
in
being
trouble
here for this discussion. All this and of course more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Did you hear how stilted that was? Oh, what was that? What the fuck was that?
An honest discussion, and hopefully we can come to some kind of a decision about what I should be doing moving forward. Thank you very much for being here for this discussion.
Thank you very
All
much.
this and of course more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
The Level 1 Podcast. That was actually the fucking lamest thing I've heard. Holy crap. All right. Well, I'm bracing myself ever so slightly because if I don't brace myself, this is going to be bad. This is already shaping up to be pretty bad right now. All right, we're going to have Phil to fill us in, tell us more, how everything is going and the like. Let's hear it.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the show. It is Sunday, the 2nd of June.
I kind of want to put him on the whatchamacallit.
And of course, I'm Darkside Phil.
We put him
and
in
I welcome you here to
the
DSP
whatchamacallit.
Gaming for another episode of the podcast.
There we go.
And today, I basically want to
put him in the subway. Big ups to Rillian for setting this up, by the way.
All right. I feel like right now we're in the midst of a mix of content. Some of the content is
Windy
working,
City Heat
and some is
over
not.
in the background.
And what we need to do is figure out what I should actually be doing, arguably for the next 2.5 to 3 weeks, until the Elden Ring DLC Shadow of the Erdtree comes out. I think we can all collectively agree Shadow of the Erdtree is one of, if not the biggest thing happening this year in gaming. It's definitely the thing that most people want to see me play at this point. And we got a few weeks to kill. Now, the good news is we do have some other stuff coming up. For example, this coming Friday, Summer Game Fest. I'll be covering it live on my React channel. I'll be doing a recap reactions video to that. The Xbox Direct coming Sunday. I'll be covering that live and doing a recap reaction. So we have some content coming that's going to break up the non-stop gaming and add a little bit of variety. Undoubtedly, after those events, there may actually be some updates in regards to game releases and maybe even some surprise drops. That usually happens, around once a year, especially around Summer Game Fest time, which used to be E3 time, by the way.
What do you think? Oh my gosh.
We'll have some surprise like game drops during that time
He's
frame.
sitting there shaking the camera.
Of, them being announced and getting hype around them. Usually smaller
games. We gotta show
usually
up.
Fun. You get 1 or 2 like games you never heard of.
Oh my god, he keeps he keeps fucking with the camera. I really wish he would stop
check
this.
them out like during that week to 2 weeks, the first couple weeks of June, right? So I know for a fact, I'm trying to center the camera, by the way, if you can't tell. I know for a fact that we're going to have great content coming. The question is, what do we do in the holes between? What do we do in the meantime? All right. So we're going to have an honest discussion about it, starting with talking about how yesterday went. Because yesterday I played both Multiverses and Hades 2. Okay. And I feel like we're in a situation where there's options, but the options aren't clear what to do. All right. Allow me to outline what's going on, particularly this year of 2024, because today is now June 2nd. So we are almost halfway through the year. You know, we're halfway through at the end of June, but 5+ months into the year, honestly, can you name me the top 10 games of this year? Can you even name 10 games that would be a Game of the Year contender in 2024?
Dude. Yeah. What? Guys, we're only 5 months in. Can you even name any good games? Good games? Anywhere? Hello? Where are the games?
You know, I'm having a hard time this year finding games that will even keep my interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was release timing, whether it was just too much more of the same, whether it was games that were just utter disappointments. Okay? There's just been really bad
I'm not shadow banned, right? Because that's how people know.
timing around games, and just it hasn't been a great year. You know, usually here on
Yeah,
DSP
he forgot about fucking Stellar Blade.
in a given year, you can point out all the big releases coming out.
It's funny. It's actually kind of funny. He played Helldivers 2. He praised Helldivers 2. Completely has forgotten about it. Writes it off. Doesn't even consider it part of his like top 10 games of the year. Stellar Blade completely skipped it. Hades 2. He loves it. Doesn't even consider it part of his top 10. You know what he's doing? He's trying to fish from the audience what games that they consider the top 10, so that way he can consider what games he could play, so that way he can drum up attention, just in case if he hasn't played it already. He's being that guy. He's actually being an asshole, where he's trying to fish for what games he should play right now. This dude sucks. He could have just said, guys, what games are you interested in so far in the year? He could have reworded it any other way. He's like, no. There are no other games. There are no games that are in the top 10 games of the year. Well, brother, you played more than 10 games. Can you even name 10 games you played? Name 10 games you played that you didn't hate.
And say, these are the ones I'm really excited to see Phil play, and I'm anticipating them, correct? Same for me. These are the games that I'm anticipating playing this year.
He's fishing for fucking
this year, every time
feedback.
someone asks me that question, I'm like, I really don't know. You know, I just don't. I don't know what to say. These games don't stand out. The ones that you try end up kind of not being as good as you hoped, or they fizzle out, or they just don't retain an audience. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different for me than a common person who just plays a video game. Not only do I have to entertain myself with a game, I have to entertain a live audience, correct? And that's challenging, especially when this year there have been way too many of the same style of game, i.e. lengthy ass RPGs that all came out within about a 3 to 4 month period back to back. They all killed themselves off. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload, that Grand Blue RPG, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2.
What happened?
And that's just a few. There's like another 5 in there that I didn't even mention. Within like 3 months, they just killed each other's momentum. It was so hard to entertain any kind of interest on these long-form RPGs. And the one that I finished, Like a Dragon, I got yelled at the entire time for even finishing.
What?
So...
Bro,
I had more interest this year so far on the fighting game content I did with Tekken 8
right now.
and Street Fighter 6, with the return to Elden Ring
I need
playthrough,
to, you know what? I need to be up here.
Another Crab's Treasure playthrough.
I need to be waiting at the
right?
subway.
And
I'm gonna be waiting
with
for my
Fallout
order.
4 than I have with anything else this year. That includes all new releases that I tried to play. They just didn't work. Okay? And this is an oddity, because usually in the early part of the year, we got a ton of big giant games. Just last year, you had Hogwarts Legacy, which admittedly didn't retain interest the whole way through, but still had a humongous hype beginning. Resident Evil 4 Remake, really great horror remake with new content, you know, was really great. And that's just off the top of my head, 2 giant games that everyone loved. I can't tell you one this year. None. 0. Right? So because of that, I have to make decisions on what we're going to be playing on this channel. And I keep asking you guys for honest feedback. And, you know, I get different kinds of feedback from time to time.
You'll get my sandwich eventually.
You know, one of the things that
Look,
over the
he's
years
making it right
people
now.
always ask me for
he's making
was variety.
It's making
and
it right
covering
now.
the styles of games that usually I ignore. A lot of people have said that one of the big things and problems
Cobra?
with DSP
Cobra
gaming
needs to be here.
is that I don't cover the small scale games ever, right? I always cover the big ones, but I never really go to the indie market. You never see me playing these small games that get viral popularity. I tried to change that this year. I played Helldivers, correct? And it blew up in popularity. I played it for a while, and then what happened? It fizzled out. We played it for about a month. It got repetitive and boring, and as of now, there's no new content for it. You know, I'm still following it. They haven't really updated it in a while, and people are actually starting to criticize the game, saying that they might kill their own game if they don't start updating it because there's nothing new to do in it. That's not good, right? So, you know, I'm doing my best. Now, one of the things that people have asked for is for me to play PC games. I can't breathe. Right? Now, some people are completely misinformed, which is hilarious. They say, you've always had a PC, you just refuse to play PC games. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I need my
I have
fucking.
a PC
I need
over
my
there
order.
that's 10 years old, okay? When I bought it, I wanted to play, record, and stream games, and it couldn't even do it when I bought it. I'm not saying it's a lemon, it's not, but basically, I had a rude awakening when I bought that PC that you can't just do everything on one rig. You essentially,
Ako si
you're gonna be a PC gamer, you're gonna play
has
high-end
redeemed the
games,
following
you kinda
PPS
either need a
message.
premium rig or
You're
need a
going to
PC,
be there a while,
you know?
and
So,
Phil isn't
Wait,
interested
what?
in helping anyone aside from himself.
What?
He's making his sandwich and no one else's.
Look, he's gonna make my sandwich eventually. Okay, just give him a second.
rig.
What?
You essentially, if you're going to be a PC gamer, you're going to play high-end games, you kind of either need a premium rig or you need two PCs, you know? So,
What?
you know, in the last year, or the last
You need a premium PC or a high-end rig. Well, yeah, no duh. Of course you need a fucking premium PC. You don't want to have, like, something that can't do what you want it to do. So, I don't know, fucking fix it or something.
decade is what I meant to say. I have on and off played some PC games on it, and most of them end up not running so well. So we kind of just laid back and said, we're not going to do it anymore.
There we
Let's
go.
focus on
That
console.
should hit me properly
This
now.
PC is just not up to snuff for playing games, right? So for a lot of people who say things like, oh, he just ignored PC gaming, that's baloney. I would have done PC games. That was my intention when I bought this PC 10 years ago. It didn't work out. It wouldn't even play like Rage, which was the game that I tried when it first launched. It didn't even run well on this. It was choppy. So
Thank you for the
what do you
cheese.
do, right? Anyway. So fast forward to
Head
the present
pats
day.
won't. I'm
I
not
have a mini
redoing the
PC,
head pats.
right? This was donated to me last year, and quite honestly, I haven't really implemented it yet. I always intended I was going to do this kind of content on it. This is going to be a whole new audience for me. People have said over the years, this is the style of gaming you ignore. Why do you ignore it? You should totally be playing indie games and more PC-centric games, and now you have a mini PC that will run them. Not to say it's going to run high-end games. It's not. Anything graphically intensive, it probably won't run. But
I'll
why
keep
don't you
scamming
dabble
you.
more
I'll
in
give you a
indie
refund
games,
on it.
right? So we've been waiting, and we just had that opportunity. We did an Indies marathon a little over a week ago. It went well, right? I had a great time. We picked out 3 games during the marathon that said, hey, these could all be future playthroughs that I do. Correct? I mean, this all happened. I didn't imagine any of this. This has all been happening over the last decade. People saying I don't play enough PC stuff, I ignore it. That's unfortunate. Please implement that into my content. And I haven't really had opportunity to do
Let me
so.
see if I can get
Now I have opportunity
DSP
to do
in
so.
here.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Right?
fair enough. We can all agree that this has all happened. I didn't, you know,
I didn't make it up.
invent this in my head. I'm
I
not
didn't make it
hallucinating,
up.
right?
These aren't my
Yeah.
headmates.
In addition to that, people have said that I should try to play games as soon as they come out. Don't wait. Jump on a game as soon as it's out, because that's when the iron is hot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And with PC games, that's my problem, is that I just never did that. I always waited, and I would play stuff late. Like Helldivers 2, I waited a couple of months to play it. Well, you know what? Admittedly, I was misinformed on the game. I was told you can't play it solo, that you need a team. Apparently, I was misinformed, because now I know you could just jump in, jump out, drop in, drop out. I didn't know that. Now I know that. And, you know, in a lot of ways, it's very hard to get an education on every single game that's out there now.
What?
Because there's misinformation and people represent them differently than you would, you know, you need to know. I need to
an
know what a game is
education?
before I can even decide if I'm going to play it or not, you know? And I, admittedly,
What does that
I would have
mean?
played Helldivers 2 earlier if I had known that I could have played it the way that I did play it.
Oh my God, an education on video games.
Unplayable without talking, and that's not the case, okay?
That's cheered 50 big ups. Sir.
But anyway,
in 5 minutes,
so
where's
being
my
told
chicken
strike when the
pizza
fire's hot,
and
play when the games are new.
I don't
right?
know. Where
All right,
is
fair
it?
enough.
He keeps
I'll make
talking
an effort
about
to
it.
do that, right? So the situation that we're in right now, all right? Fallout 4 is doing decently. It's not doing amazingly, but it's doing decently. It's bringing in that crowd of chill vibe style gamers who want to hang back and be entertained by a relaxing game that's a classic to them. A game I've only played once, so it's my second exposure to the game, which is great. It's not like I know everything about the game. It looks amazing now with my new setup and everything. We're having a good interactive time when I play it. You know what I'm saying? It does well. It's doing decently. Every time I play it, good crowd comes out, regulars and supporters. So it's working in the rotation. Street Fighter 6. It's working.
Oh, you know what? I should have him back there.
The fighting
He's
game
helping.
crowd. Those who are
It's
interested
a
in
bunch
seeing
of
either
fills
play
in there
competitive games
working.
online or fighting games in
Yes.
particular. It's not everybody.
He's working the
I know
bread.
probably about half my audience doesn't care about fighting games, and that's because for a decade,
He's working the bread.
I basically didn't care about fighting games, right? In the last year, I have gotten way back into the competitive arena of fighting games. I'm better now, and now I have a uniquely awesome setup where I can actually play at a higher level because of no input lag. And I get it, some people don't care, but some people do. Street Fighter is working. Whenever I play it, people show up, and people are supporting Street Fighter in general, so that's working, okay? So I have no complaints about Fallout 4, Street Fighter. Every once in a while, you're having an odd night or an odd stream where, you know, attendance is lower, support is lower, but that's just par for the course, any business, it's fine, okay? For me, it's filling in the other gaps.
All right. What are we filling in with?
It's filling in the other gaps. I don't know what else to fill in. What do I do to fill in the other time slots for gameplay between these games? Because I can't just play Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6 constantly for the next 3 weeks, right? So seeing everything that was going on and hearing everyone's feedback, right? Basically, people say, play things when they're new, branch out and play bigger variety of games. Okay, great. Sounds good. I got a mini PC. Let's play Hades 2 right now. It just dropped. It's literally white hot popular against the PC gaming crowd. PC gamers are into it right now.
Wrong. Actually, factually wrong. It was white hot popular 3 weeks ago. It's not white hot popular now. It's been a month, Phil. It's too late. Oh, God.
And it's brand new. It just came out a few weeks ago, okay? What about Multiverses? It literally just dropped, not even a week ago, right? It's brand new. It's something to explore.
Thank you, the Chug, I appreciate it.
So, I am playing the new stuff.
He's talking about Hades. He's talking about Hades is white hot popular right now. It's not. It was white hot popular 3 weeks ago because the game came out last month. We just looked at the Twitch directory. The Twitch directory does not have that many people playing it right now. It's over. Move on to the next game. Exactly. Everyone already left the part and Phil walked in the aftermath of the party. He's talking about like, where is everybody? Bro, the party's over.
At the same time that I'm saying all of this, all right? There is a mentality among people.
Oh, you can see little flies that are flying around back there. This place sucks.
Like, I mean,
why are there flies back there?
I don't know why you ask these questions for feedback or whatever. I just don't, because you should just be playing whatever you want. If you play whatever you want, you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to be entertained. It's going to come through in the content. People are going to like it, and it's all going to work out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the feedback I get, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's how it works.
So
and now
let's
he's going
talk
to chastise you how it doesn't
about
work.
what's going on currently. Fallout 4, Street Fighter 6 doing well. Multiverses. I tried to play it on launch day, didn't even work. Okay? I couldn't even get into the server. And I wasn't going to waste an entire stream sitting here like an idiot clicking,
Can you
trying to
do
get
me a
into the
favor?
server.
Can you give me
I've done that
Cobra?
before. I did that with Street Fighter 5.
I need Cobra
I did that
looking.
with GTA Online.
I need
I've
looking
wasted
back.
entire
Oh, no, wait.
days.
I think
Remember
Dooblanc
Overwatch
got it
2?
for me.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Thank
if
you,
the game doesn't work
Dooblanc.
at launch, I'm out of there.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to come back when the game works, for sure. I'm not going to waste my time and the viewers' time. We're going to do other stuff. So I came back the next day, all right, and we played it. And admittedly, when I played Multiverses on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, I already noticed the drop-off in interest because it wasn't launch day. There's nothing I could do about that. The game did not work on launch day, right? And the game didn't run very well on Xbox. But basically, I was really enjoying the game, trying to get back into it, right? I liked the gameplay. I just didn't like how the game performed on Xbox. It was choppy, freezing, unfreezing, really stupid, okay? So we played it again on PlayStation 5 yesterday, and this is what I want to get to.
Yeah,
so
this is a very
yesterday, I'm playing
stream right
Multiverses
now,
on PS5.
Where
all right?
we're being
And again,
lectured.
I'm trying different
I hate the lectures, man.
characters and stuff. It's not like, oh, Phil's only playing one
Lectures
character
suck.
and he refuses to even explore the game. Oh no. So far I've used Bugs Bunny, Iron Giant, the new character Banana Guard. I did a little bit of Jason Voorhees and Velma. So 5 characters in 2 sessions. I've already played with 5 different characters and tried them out, right? I wish I could play with more, but you know, the game is limited with who you can use. I'd love to use Agent Smith or Joker, but they're locked, right? I can't do anything. That's the game model that they put into the game. When I played it yesterday, it performed much better. It wasn't freezing and it wasn't having those graphical issues, but the connections are still wonky. So half the matches are dropping or end up being laggy. And I'm noticing with the rebalancing they did in the last 2 years, they basically ruined a few characters. Like Velma is pretty worthless now and not even really playable, quite frankly. I don't know why anyone would select her. She's so bad. Okay? So
Velma hate.
that was multiverses yesterday. How did the stream
hate Velma now.
Well, viewership plummeted as I was playing it. And quite honestly, if it weren't for 1 or 2 people who came in with big contributions, the stream would have been also dead in that regard too. I constantly get people now complaining when I'm playing multiverses. This game is boring. This game is not Smash Brothers. It tries to be Smash Brothers and it fails. Stop playing it. All right? Now, by the way, this was after a few months of people asking me, hey, are you going to play multiverses when it comes out? You know, it's coming out in you know, end of May, early June, right? It's going to be exciting, the full release and everything. So I did what people wanted. They wanted me to check this game out, saying that it was good, or they were interested in it at the very least. And it's out, and now it seems like people have no interest in it at all. The thing is, I am interested in it. The 2 times I played it, I actually had fun. Now, I was disappointed with Velma that they ruined her. I like Bugs Bunny. I'm having a lot of fun playing with him.
If you take this out of context, it's just DSP talking about fucking cartoon characters.
But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I can. It seems that the common feedback that I'm getting is Multiverse is not a good game. Don't play it. I'm not getting any actual like facts or corroboration of that. I'm just being told
no
it's a bad game. Don't play it. Well, what's bad about
what's going on?
Maybe because the connections are a little wonky and it drops, right? Or, oh, it's not as good as Smash Brothers. Well, no one's going back to fucking play Smash Brothers. The game is ancient now.
Dude. Are you... I guarantee you, if I go on Twitch right now, I guarantee you Smash is higher than Hades 2. What is it? It's Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? If I go on fucking... Look at this. Look at how lame he's being right now. If I go on Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's 1.3k viewers right now. There are more people watching this game right now than there are playing, or than there are watching Hades 2. Like, factually, this is the case. So I don't know why he's trying to make this argument where nobody cares about the game. They do. Like, okay, what is it? It's multiverses, right? Multiverses has a lot of people fucking view or watching. So if his excuse is nobody's watching, but everybody's like watching, then he's not doing good because nobody cares. If you want to make these arguments, like, bro, if you're saying that it's popping off, yeah, it's popping off and you ain't popping off. So what does that say about your content? It sucks dick. And if you're going to make a comparison of one game to another game, then fine. But how long is this going to last? It's Twitch drops right now, for the most part. It's, for fuck's sake, it's literally being driven by one or two people right now. This guy has 2.2, this guy has 1.4k viewers. Everyone else is like, what, sub 10? Well, not everybody, but like, bro, he should be glad that he had 300 or 400 people watching. But he's like being salty about that. There's no reason, like actually no reason to be like this. He's just being a bitch for like no reason.
Understand? It's
whatever.
Old. No one is going back to play Smash. It's a moot point. So there's another game from the past that's better than the current one that's new.
By the way.
But this is the current one that's new. This is the one with the new content to explore that people will be talking about. Not fucking Smash Brothers from like 5 years ago. No one cares about that anymore. So why are we talking about Smash Brothers?
Why are you talking about it? He
I'm
doesn't
not
know.
playing it.
He actually doesn't know the reason why.
I didn't really like it when it came out, quite frankly. All right? This actually appeals more to me. But that's the problem. People say, well, play what you want. Well, I want to play multiverses. Oh, that game sucks. No one likes it. Don't play it. Okay.
That's what I want to do. This is what I want to do right now.
Right? Now let's talk about Hades 2.
I want to just
Hades 2,
grab.
I'm really baffled.
Grab him like that right now.
Hades 1 was a game that when it came out,
if I could do this
exclusive for
right
a while,
now to
if you remember,
DSP,
And then eventually,
This is
got
what I
ported to
want to do with
consoles.
him
When it
right now.
finally did.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I finally had opportunity to try.
Like, actually, what the fuck is wrong with you right now? Be grateful for the amount of people that you got right now. Because, motherfucker, you're doing better than most people, but at the same time, like, come on, man. It's not that bad. Just literally knock it the fuck off. What the fuck?
Now, by the time that I had played Hades 1,
Yeah, sure, it can be a...
it was
can
already
still
an
be a
old
thing.
game. But I had to wait that long for it to be on console. When I played it, I ended up getting hooked on it and loving the roguelike formula. I was like, oh, this is actually really catchy. I like this game. It's addictive. It's interesting. I'm having a great time playing it. I had a great audience that would come and interact with me when I played it, give me recommendations for the builds and stuff, and it was a really fun time, okay?
Can I get just the cookies?
So,
no.
knowing that Hades 2 was in development and everything,
I just realized
excited,
I
then to hear that it
restarted
was
the
on PC, I was like, oh, that sucks.
Nah,
Sounds
we
like
need
they're
to
gonna do
get
the same
back
thing
to
they
where
did
we
with Hades
were
1 and take
on
forever to port it to console.
the movie.
Then, oh, guess what? I have a mini PC.
Guess what?
And it can play Hades 2.
I can play Hades 2 whenever
early
I want.
access just gets dropped in the middle of May as a surprise release. And people outright asked me, would you play it? I said, yeah, I would. We got to have a time when I finish up what I'm working on. But once some of these game playthroughs start wrapping up, absolutely, I'm all over it. Let's check it out. Why not? Right?
Chowder. It's chowder. Say it right.
And so, with Hades now out early access on PC, you guys voted for it, nominated and voted for
You
it for
voted
Hades
for
Marathon.
this.
I think it was the second most voted game. The first was that Noita game, and this was number 2. Okay, so I'm
You
like,
voted
oh,
for this.
neat.
You.
All right,
Yes, you.
Let's give it a shot. Sounds good to me. I liked the first one. Played it during the Indies Marathon. Loved it. Wow, this game is great. I wish I could play more, but I got to move on to other games today. But I even said then, let's put it into the rotation. And it seems like there's big pushback. Why? Because this is early access and the game's not done yet. I'm like, yeah, but how much content is in it? Oh, about 20 hours. 20 hours of content in a game, and you want me to play it? You want me to wait? It just seems like there's this weird mentality when it comes to PC gaming. Like, is there some weird unspoken code?
Well, no, it's not an IG movie. It's
you
a
don't
Winnie City
play the
movie.
game if it's unfinished or something. A lot of people play these games in early access, do they not? Why else would they offer it early access?
Look at him question how this works. A lot of people play these games in early access. Do they not? Does he know? Does he even know? Is he trying to convince me? Who is he trying to convince right now?
I'm just,
you know, I'm confused.
So I'm in a unique position, okay? I can play a PC game when it's brand new, white hot popular among the PC gaming community. I decide I'm going to do it. So this is an oddity for me, and now I'm being told you've done the wrong thing. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm being told you don't jump on things when they're popular enough. You should do them as soon as they come out. Okay, yes. I did. I'm playing Hades 2 right now.
No, you didn't. It came out last month. You're way too late. Get over it.
You should play more PC games. You don't play enough. Okay, I'm doing that right now with Hades 2. Right? Oh, but no, you did the wrong thing. Last night when I played Hades 2, we had less than 200 viewers. Okay? People that were there were engaged, don't get me wrong. But if it weren't for a big tip that came in from one particular person who actually was someone who had supported my original Hades playthrough as well, that stream would have been absolutely dead for support. I'm not kidding you.
And the Black Mage.
If you don't believe me, check out the videos right now on the channel.
Have you tried being entertaining?
Right now.
No.
2 hour-long playthrough parts. New build,
definitely not
unlocked new weapons, new build. Actually fought a boss and beat it for the first time. Fought another boss and lost to it.
Thank you.
Those videos have
really. Thank you. Has he tried to actually be entertaining?
One of them doesn't even have a single like.
What? Wait, look at this. Look at this. He's being a fucking view whore. Listen to this.
Boss and beat it for the first time. Fought another boss and lost to it. Those videos have 221 and 145 views. One of them doesn't even have a single like.
We're doing like audits. We're literally doing like audits right now. What the fuck?
So what am I missing? Because I listen to feedback. Okay, I
Holy
do.
shit.
I listen to feedback. I'm trying to understand what it is that my audience wants.
Where are my likes? You still haven't told me.
I've been told.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure we're gonna have
and they're popular. I'm doing
there,
that.
but
you got to play
it
more
can't
PC
be
games.
and it's got to be a duplicate
right?
of Ann.
You got to have
I
more
gotta use my
variety for
shadow
your
clone.
streams. Don't only play the big AAA mainstream games. That's too boring. Branch out and do other things. I'm doing that. And this is the response I get.
This is what is this the thanks I get? Yo, this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I get.
No views on the videos.
This
and everyone
is the thanks
complaining
I
I should be doing
get.
something
You
else.
motherfucker.
So what's going on? Because if you can't tell, I'm getting mixed signals.
We're gonna.
And that's frustrating.
I gotta get a
because
fucking screen
as
of
you
this.
know, I'm trying to
This
improve
way I
for the
can
better.
use this for later.
I'm trying to put out content that you guys want. This is
Ako
not
Saber
just me
765
sitting here
has redeemed the
playing games for
following
myself.
TTS message.
Word,
Look
it doesn't
at this
matter. I'm
harlot
not trying
sitting
to
in a
entertain an audience,
subway.
correct?
No,
This is
no.
me
I'm gonna put the
trying to put out
harlot in there
content
and then
that
I'm
is
gonna be out of
engaging,
there.
fun,
All right,
and
give me a
entertaining
sec.
For you find value in it. Whether it's, you know, it cheers you up. It's riveting because you want to know about the game and you're learning
This
about the
game
game.
cheers
You'll
you
laugh
up.
at my rages and my fails, whatever
you
it may
love
be,
this.
whatever you get out of said content, correct? That's what I want to provide for you. And what's funny about it is some people have said,
People
it's
said
not about the game, it's about you and your personality.
Yeah.
So if your stream basically fails, it's your fault, right?
Yeah. That's
The Hades stream, I literally sit here talking to people the entire time about the game, about other stuff. We're trying to have a nice social chill stream. I
Bro.
outright keep telling people I want this to be a chill stream. What happens? No one shows up. But if I announced we're just going to do a chill night where all we do is talk for 2 hours, people would have showed up.
why
That
though.
means it's not me. That means it's the game. Do you understand?
Dude, why would they show up during a fucking talking stream? Because you're actually interacting with folks. You can't interact with them when you're playing a game. You just factually don't do that. He is convinced that the problem is the game. Bro, you are playing the game. You make the decisions. If more, you know what? Fuck it. If more people show up for fucking talking streams, do them nonstop. Actually, never do a fucking video game stream ever again. Because that's what he wants to tell us right now. We don't want to do these things because it doesn't matter anymore because nobody cares about it.
Black Mage
Fuck it,
6665
then just
tier
don't.
50 big ups. What if they don't get anything out of your garbage content?
You know what? I don't think he can actually come to terms with this. He's actually convinced himself that in reality, the real reality, people only care because, you know, whatever, for ridiculous reasons. But like, he can't just come to terms with, yeah, maybe people just don't give a shit about what you're doing right now. Maybe the game is boring. Maybe you're boring. I don't fucking know. I can't give him the answers to any of this anymore. Because Phil stopped caring about the answer a long time ago. Phil refuses to acknowledge that the problem is him. Because if he had to come to terms with the problem being him, then he would have to understand that he's a innate boring person. And he can't do that. That's a cope he's not willing to take. Like, factually not willing to take.
Because if I can say I'm doing a chill stream tonight, we talk for 2 hours and I get attendance and support, and if I say we're doing Hades 2 and no one shows up, it's the fucking game.
Yep.
And I'm tired
It's
of
the
hearing
game.
everyone, you know, these idiots out there who just want to make everything about me because, again, their narrative is that I'm just a fucking horrible content creator and a scumbag.
Yep,
There's
he's a
no
great
way anyone
content
could
creator.
possibly like my
That's
content,
what it is.
right?
Yep. We were wrong the entire time.
It doesn't make any sense. There's no logical, factual basis for people are saying when they say shit like that, you know? And I'm tired of it. I want to put out stuff that people want. I don't want to be wasting time. And here's the other thing. Play what you like. I really like Hades 2. I do.
Okay,
I
then
like
play
it just
it.
as much, if not even
Then
more,
play it.
than Hades 1. I'm really enjoying this game. And I'm playing it and loving it. No one shows up.
Oh, dude. People are telling me I'm a boring content creator. That's not the case because people will show up for my Q&As. Well, the reason is the game's fault, but I like the game, but nobody's showing up. Why is that? Didn't he answer his own fucking question? By his own logic, he's answered the question because the game's boring, right? You have to accept that as reality. Because if you didn't, then what are you accepting as reality? He doesn't even know what he wants. He legit doesn't know what he wants.
Okay? So at this point, it's obvious.
All right,
we
what's
need
the
to have
obvious?
a reevaluation of what I'm doing on the content in the streams because I want people to show up. I can't be playing shit for myself. And the feedback that I've gotten is not very good. Play games when they're new. I am doing that. Play more PC games. I am doing that. Play more indies. I am doing that. It's not working. None of that is working.
Not working,
Those are the
guys.
things that are the worst.
Not working.
So, don't.
Black
When I
Moose
get told
666
don't play more
52
mainstream
50
AAA
big
games, then
ups.
why is it
We're
when I play
approaching
mainstream
the
AAA games more
event
people
a
show
total
up?
narc death.
We are. It's
Right?
fast approaching.
I don't get it. It just seems like the amount of feedback that I get is so wire crossing that there's no way to determine what I really should or shouldn't be doing. Right now, I've got a lot of people who've been screaming, bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We want to see that game
Yeah,
back.
find
in the
me
mix.
new cheese.
That's great. Where were you when it was new? Literally, we had a stream of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with less than 200 viewers. With no one engaging.
Yeah, he really
I was basically
does.
playing the game for myself.
Just do
No one was
politics
talking
at
in the
this point.
chat.
Fuck it.
Or if they were completely disengaged and weren't paying attention. Oh, but then if I do a random chill night stream and just hanging out for 2 hours, everyone's here and having a good time. So,
Dude, everyone's there asking you dumb questions about food and fighting games. They're not there having fun. They're trolling you. In fact, the fact that he only had 200 views on his newest fucking video. 200 views on his newest fucking video and no likes. What does that tell you? Your audience isn't even your fucking audience anymore. It's literally trolls. I've done audits over the last like fucking three months. And every time I do a sample, it's 70% socks and trolls. Nobody is real in his chat anymore. This is so fucking fake the way he acts, man. This is so fucking fake.
so it's not me.
God
It's the
damn.
games. You understand what I'm trying to say
Not
to
me.
you now?
Wait. The what?
Not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now?
Uh-oh. That's a slip.
It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now? It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now? It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now? It's not me.
Oh,
It's
I'm
the games.
recording this.
You understand what I'm
I'm
trying to say
recording
to you
this.
now? It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now? This is the state of the industry at this point. Is that so? It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now? It's not me. It's the games. You understand what I'm trying to say to you now?
That is so lame. Imagine saying the quiet part out loud. I'm selling you this narrative. It's not me, it's the games.
This is the state of the industry at this point.
Ooh, buddy,
is that
what a
the
slip.
games that are coming out
Actual slip.
are not engaging enough for a live stream. They're just not. Yeah, you might like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for yourself because you sat there and you grinded through this insanely long RPG experience that's a big narrative and has all this
Refund
side
everybody
content.
on those head
But
pats,
for a
by the
stream,
way.
it doesn't
Sorry.
engage anymore. These kind of games are too common. They're a dime a fucking dozen at this point.
Dime
there
a
are too many
fucking
of them this
dozen.
year. They don't work.
We'll
They're
put
boring.
the
I
costume
agree.
randomizer.
I totally agree. All
that
right.
on.
But then when I try something different, that also doesn't work. So what is the future here? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to give up on
Why is it
playing
not
video
showing
games. It's
up?
ridiculous.
I've reloaded
Give
it
diversity,
twice.
and I need to break my content up more. And we should do that. We should do different
my
kinds of
lord.
variety of content. The problem is, I've tried that, and also people complain about that. Don't you remember that last year I launched a channel called DSP Reacts, and the whole idea was that I was going to do less gaming and
I
more
wonder if
React style
it's,
content.
mix it
So
up
I got a
thing.
weekly show called DSP versus the Internet where I react to clips.
God.
I was doing big React events once a month or
Big
once every other month,
problems.
where I was reacting to documentaries, I was reacting to other YouTuber channels and stuff like that. And what was the feedback that I got last year? Oh, stop doing that. It's not as entertaining as you playing games. Play more games. I'm not kidding. That's the feedback I got. That's literally the feedback that I got. And I'm like, so okay, we'll stop doing the long form React events. Instead, we'll play more games. But now we're in a situation, it doesn't matter what game I play, half of them don't stick. So what exactly is the problem here? I'd love to hear that, you know, I'd love to hear what we need to do.
Black Mage 6665 tier 50 big ups. So we're supposed to like and contribute if we like the content.
What
Nobody
games
does
are we
it.
gonna
It's
play?
just his
What
pants
content am I
flaming
gonna
the
put out?
games and industry.
I'm here and I'm all ears. I will
I don't
do
know
whatever
what we're
people
supposed
want
to do anymore.
within reason. I'm not going to completely change who I am as a content creator. I'm not going to start making drama videos.
With this?
Okay, I'm not going to start slamming other
where's the
YouTubers and being a
cheese?
piece of shit to other people
Where's the
to
cheese?
get by and get off on that. I don't step on others for success. I never will be that kind of person. So if that's what you're looking for, you're absolutely in the wrong spot. Okay? I'm not getting into politics right now. Right now, politics are such a fucking hotbed of drama and emotion and rage, and a lot of people are really upset with what is going on right now in the realm of politics. I am not going to touch that with a 100-foot pole. I don't want to step into there, because once you step into that arena, you can never step out again. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
I
no,
don't
we're not
understand at
doing
all.
that and easy bait drama content. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
you know
God.
what my
Why'd
realm
you
is. You
choose
know what my
this one?
forte is. Gaming.
This one's like way too
And
different
some,
on the
you know,
height
hanging
scale.
out, social streams, and reacting to some extent. Right? We know what my forte is. But the question is, what is it exactly that I should be playing then? And I think this year has been a very unique year where, sadly, there is no answer that's a definitive, everyone agrees answer. Last year there was, the year before there was. There's always those games that resonate, that everyone wants to see.
Disable the
And
headshots
this year,
right now.
besides Elden Ring DLC coming up, is there any others?
Some reason
And
it's
that's
just
really the problem
bugged,
about
and I don't know what I gotta do to
We've
fix
gotten
it
out to
again.
the point.
I know what I gotta
in
do,
gaming,
but I don't
where
know what I
gaming has
gotta
become
do.
so much about making money, printing the dollar, that most of the games coming out are uninspired, unfinished, bloated, repetitive, grindy, samey pieces of crap. They're not unique gaming experiences anymore
Trailer
that you
Park Game.
absolutely want to see your
It
favorite
was
content
when we were
creator
doing
play.
the Den Invest. You remember
Instead,
the Den Invest?
what do content creators have to rely on? Viral, quick, independent games that blow up in popularity and jumping from one to one to one to one to one. And
no, most content creators, in fact, do not have to rely on viral popular games. In fact, the reason why games even get that viral popularity, per DSP's own argument, is because these people pick them up in the first place. Because they're fucking streamer bait games. In reality, the games that get any kind of attention or hype are games that are kind of fun. And the fucking streamer makes it fun. So, just like, I don't know, play a game you like. Because if he's gonna sit here and he's gonna complain that other people are making games popular or not popular, then he should either follow the trend or not follow the trend. And he doesn't look to be like a trendsetter. And he definitely isn't a trend follower, at least not in a timely manner. So complaining about any of this shit is literally worthless.
that's not who I am.
Actually worthless.
That's not the kind of person I am. That's not the kind of creator I am. And you all know that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
like
that. I'm not
those
like that.
stupid viral
I'm not
trending
like
games
those
that you
other
play for a
girls.
week and you drop
I'm
and ignore it
not
like
my
it never
own
existed.
style of
You know,
girl.
the fucking Pal Worlds and shit like that. I even tried Pal World. We saw what it was.
Oh,
it was
you
dead
know
within
what?
like
I
10
think
hours.
it's
There was
the
nothing else to
overlay.
do.
The mixing up
But
overlay is
this
probably
just
borked right now.
constant.
Black
Look,
Mage
this is what has happened
6665
with
tier
content
50 big
creation
ups.
recently.
Max
And
played FF7
the gaming industry, I
rebirth for
feel,
like 15
is in a
streams in
big
a row, 100%
spiral
tuned
down.
and had like 10k
because
views
people in
minimum
charge.
every time.
People in
Yeah.
charge don't want to make good games. They just want to make games that print money for investors. It has lost its way. Because when you do that, you don't have unique gaming experiences anymore that people want to see or look forward to, right? You don't. You don't at all. And what ends up happening is they have to now have people shill their games out and lie about them and say that they're great, or have an NDA where
They're just
they
lying,
can't even
guys.
fucking criticize the game until the day the game comes out.
They're just lying.
But they can play it 2 weeks early. It's like, what? What kind of a game industry do we have right now, right?
Let's see. Does this restart it? It does not. I don't know where it is.
So
You
here's the
know
deal.
what? It's somewhere, but it's not here.
Let's reassess.
It's disappeared
right now.
into
let's,
the ether.
Let's hit the pause button.
Uh-oh.
And let's
Pause.
figure out together what we need to do.
Yeah, it actually
to
went
get
into the
people interested
ether.
again.
That's what happened
Okay?
to the fucking overlay.
Right now, Fallout 4 is
It
working.
actually
Street Fighter
went
6
into
is
the
working.
ether.
I'm not changing that.
You
I
son
don't
of a
even have plans to
bitch.
do more
It was
co-op.
there
I
the
announced
entire
it again.
time.
It looks like by the end of this week, I'll be doing another co-op session with Brian. We're going to test out the
What the
PS5 mic
fuck?
in Street Fighter 6. Probably Wednesday night. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but we're leaning towards trying to do it Wednesday night.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Another private lobby with me and Brian playing Street Fighter 6. Now with me with the reduced input lag and a microphone. Okay, so that should be coming probably Wednesday night. All right, so that's cool, right? That's good news. But outside of that, the way I see it, we have 2 games in the rotation working: Fallout 4 and Street
we love
Fighter
our
6.
boyfriend Brian.
We need to find
He's
other
so
games.
cool.
If you guys at this very moment, okay,
all right, I refunded all
are
the
telling me
head
Multiverses
pads,
is not of
and head
interest to
pads
you,
are now re-enabled.
then I'll say,
Sorry.
listen, that's sad to me
Thank you for
because I'm
chugging
enjoying
in, by
my
the way.
time with the game.
I'll do another
I wanted
chug.
to play more characters. I wanted to learn more about it, and I
Oh
wanted to
my
give it a shot.
God.
But if you guys are outright telling me you are not interested in Multiverses, then we'll drop it right now.
Drop it right now. Jesus Christ.
Again, a game that I'm
Why didn't
liking
you
and I
just
would like to
poll it?
play, but I acknowledge that I can't just sit here and play what I want to play all day. For any business is like that. If I was a chef working at a restaurant and all I wanted to do
Bro, he is a chef. He's working at a restaurant right now. He's working at Subway. I'll wait for my goddamn sandwich. Where the fuck is my sandwich? You stupid fucking Italian. Come on. I've been waiting here for like an hour.
pork chops. So all I did was make pork chops. And my customers coming in were asking for spaghetti. Well, I refused to make spaghetti. All I like to do is make pork chops.
Dude, can you make me the fucking
Customers
sandwich?
Because they wanted spaghetti and you refused to make
Here's
it.
my
You
fucking
have to
sandwich.
give your customer base what they want. So if I like multiverses and I like
Oh
playing
my
multiverses
God.
and I
I'm
want to
gonna-
keep
I'm gonna
playing it
speed
and
them up
learn
a little
more,
bit.
and your answer is I just don't like multiverses, it's boring, it sucks, then I'm not going to play it.
He
If
can
that's
make
the
anything
determination that
right
we're going to
now.
do today,
He doesn't want to
that's
make my
sad
sandwich though.
because I like it.
Why
I
won't he
like
make
it.
my
I want to keep playing
sandwich?
it. I feel like there's more there, and it will get better in time as they improve the game or whatever. But if we got to get rid of it, we got to get rid of it. It sucks. I've only done 2 streams of it, but it's life, right? So what can I do? All right, now, in the case of Hades 2, I think this is even more sad, because unlike Multiverses, where people are on the fence about if it's a good game, I think that people can all agree Hades 2 is a great game. Correct? I think we all agree.
Can you?
I love Hades 1. Hades 2
Nobody
is the
showed
thing
up for
I
it?
want. I don't have a single complaint about the game so far. I'm loving it, and I want to keep
Your
playing
complaint
it.
was
But if
nobody
it's
showed
literally
up.
the least attended, least engaged,
Okay,
least supported,
now we're
least
complaining
viewed
about
game
it.
that I've done in years, then I shouldn't keep playing it. I should do something else with my time. Correct? And now I've done 2 major streams of it.
Right?
Or, excuse me, 2 night streams of it, I
Do
should
you
say.
agree?
And it has not done well. It has not. In fact, it's getting worse. The more I play it, it's getting worse. Last night, I couldn't believe. Because I'm playing it, and there's like 3 or 4 people in chat who are regulars who are talking with me. Okay? I'm like, okay, this is great. Where's everyone else? Why is it, this is supposed to be like a late night chill stream where we talk, we hang out, we're social while I play.
You
I'm thinking we're
have
gonna
to
have a
show up
conversation,
to
we're gonna
these
have fun.
streams.
No one's talking. The
Could
chat
you
is not
imagine
moving in
that?
3 minutes, there's not a single line in chat. What the?
Dude, could you imagine that? For 8 hours every day for 6 days a week, you have to show up to this dude's fucking streams. You can't even have a night off unless it's his night off. It's like working at a job. It's literally like working at a Subway. This sucks.
What the hell's going on here?
This sucks.
So then I go and look, and there's like less than 200 people on the stream. What the hell happened? This is Hades 2, a brand new PC game that people have been yelling at me to play new PC games.
Unreal. Look at him being so entitled, dude. He can't figure it out.
So. Ah, my nose itches.
All right, time to pick his nose.
gotta
Sir,
figure this out.
I'm gonna call the health inspectors. Why is this dude picking his nose? Dude, go wash your hands. You're supposed to be making my sandwich.
Nose itches.
Dude, you better not touch
So,
my sandwich with those
We
hands.
gotta figure this out.
Oh, god damn it.
I want to keep playing Hades 2. I really like it.
This
do.
sandwich's
Now, I know it's not
gonna
done,
suck.
but we're only about 5 hours in. We keep playing it. We got, again, there's 15 to 20 hours of content in this game that we can play through before we say, okay, let's put it on
service
hiatus
ever.
until they finish more of the game, right? And by the way, I'll definitely say this. I know this is a unique situation because it's an unfinished early access
Fuck
game,
extra
but there's no reason
pickles.
to put a game on hiatus like that, or not to put a game on hiatus like that and go back later. I think it would work.
Oh,
Plus,
man.
because this is like a late night chill stream style
Secret
situation, it's not a
ingredient.
huge deal. I don't think
Gross.
Hades 2 is ever going to get a bajillion viewers or anything like that. I just want people to show up
No,
and have
the
a good
manager's
time.
back there
And
right
it seems like people
now.
are actively staying
That
away
is
from
the
Hades 2 for some
manager.
reason. That I
His
don't
employee's
understand.
back there fucking
Okay?
with bread.
Excuse me. Now, I'm just going to say one thing, okay?
All right,
Because
he's gonna
there's
say
one
another
line
thing.
that I keep hearing.
Here it comes.
It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Here it
Phil,
comes.
but you have to understand, when people asked you for that stuff and you didn't give it to them, it's too late now, right? So people always wanted PC games. People always wanted the new games when they're hot and hype. And people
Yeah.
wanted the indies. Well, you never played them. So now those people moved on, and you know, now, you know, you don't have that audience anymore. Well, the question is, did I ever have that audience? Because I never played that shit. So what are you talking about? That's the dumbest.
You never. Hades 2 is the same audience for Hades 1. He liked Hades 1 and his audience received it well. It's the same audience. He can't even make the argument it's a different fucking audience. It's the same one. We didn't change.
Line of reasoning I've ever heard. Because you didn't give it to us immediately the second we asked for it. People moved on and don't want it anymore. No, I didn't give it to you at all. So when you asked for it, you were actively asking me to change the content I was doing to give you what you wanted. So now I've done that, and now you're not here, so you're a liar.
Wow. You're...
Black Mage 6665 tier 50
that
big
is so
ups.
scummy.
When do we click on the ads? You still haven't told me.
Dude, that is so scummy. Listen, this dude is death staring. He's literally death staring right now, and he's gonna have the cojones to say this.
So when you asked for it, you were actively asking me to change the content I was doing to give you what you wanted. So now I've done that, and now you're not here, so you're a liar. That's the difference. You're full of shit. This is not an audience of indie-loving games yelling at me to play indies. This is people saying we like Phil's content, but we want to see him branch out and play indies. So now I'm doing it, and now you're not there. So you're full of shit. That's what it is. It's
His
people who are
fans
completely
are
full
liars.
of fucking shit.
His
I'm tired of
fans
this
are
line of reasoning,
liars.
because here's the truth, is that in life, what you're going to find is
Black
that
and white.
when you grow up,
Black and white.
and I mean this too,
Black
people
and
really
white.
should listen to this.
Black
when
and
you
white.
grow up, and you truly become an adult and you become mature, and it's not about age, it's about
Here it
mental
comes.
maturity.
Here it comes.
Okay? When you become mentally mature, you will understand something.
All right.
You cannot have instant gratification
thank
for
God.
every single thing in your life.
And why are you asking for instant gratification, for an instant boost of views, likes, and donations? Bill is a complete hypocrite when it comes to instant gratification and telling the viewer that they cannot have something immediately when they want it. My brother in Christ, my brother in Allah, you are literally doing that every time you beg for money and beg for views that are not present in your stream. That is quite literally you being an entitled fucking brat and wanting instant gratification for a thing that you are barely contributing and putting work into. You cannot be this serious. You cannot be this way. Yeah, he's living his life on Elf Time. I don't know what the fuck. He's living off of something. He's got to be on some kind of drugs to be acting like this.
Especially entertainment, but in general,
Imagine
just in
being
general.
entitled.
All right? With
to
everything in your life.
entertainment.
What
He's
we
an
have, we have
entertainer.
an entire generation of people.
This is literally his job. His job is an entertainer. His job is in DSP Industries. We make widgets. He doesn't work at a Subway where he's making sandwiches for a living. He is an entertainer by trade. So yeah, your responsibility as an entertainer is to be entertaining. And if you're not doing that, you're not doing your job. What the fuck?
On this planet who have been coddled, spoiled, and treated like special snowflakes. And they actually believe.
You know what? If you needed to record any segment whatsoever, this is the segment. This is actually the recordable segment right here.
They don't get something the moment they ask for it, that is a slight against them. And now they've been wrong. And how dare you not instantly do what I want at a moment's notice and drop everything at my beck and call and serve me like the dictator of the fucking planet.
Black Mage 66652 2-tiered 50 big ups. Actual fandom whores on OnlyFans don't talk down to their fans like this.
Yeah, I don't
Holy
think
fuck.
so. I actually do not think. When they're like, that's right, little pay pigs, and they fucking tickle their balls and their wallets for like money and shit, I don't think they do it to this degree.
That's not how fucking life works. In any situation, you will not get instant gratification at all for anything. It's about patience. It's about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about sticking through tough times until you can get to the points in your life when you get what you want. Because then when you get it,
Is
it
he
has
sticking
meaning.
through a tough time?
Because you suffered through the times you didn't have it until you finally earned it. You understand that?
At any point, has he earned the fucking tips that he is claiming that he should get immediately? When does he work through the tough times to earn the things that he gets?
No, most people don't. Again, there's an entire generation of people who don't get this concept. They literally think, well, I demand something right now. I didn't get it. Fuck you. Downrate, hate, shit on, berate, deride, and crap on and say it's bad. No, you spoiled fucking brat. That's not how life works.
Wow.
I've been married to my wife for 5 years. We haven't even gone on a honeymoon. I don't even get to spend much time with her at all because I'm in this fucking room 6 days a week, full time streaming for you guys. You think I'm happy with that? No, but I'm stuffing it out. I want instant gratification now. I want more time with my wife. I want to go spend a vacation with her right now. I can't do that. But I understand as a mature adult.
Oh my God. You are something, man. I cannot believe this. All right, big ups to Blood Runs Like Water for the redeem for becoming a VIP. Welcome to the ranks of VIP, dude.
If I come through times that are rough,
Roxy,
then eventually at the end of the tunnel there will be a light. There will be a time when I'll be able to spend that time with her. We'll have a good time together.
This is a
tough out the
hyper
tougher times
meltdown.
now. There's a lot of factors in life you don't control. I don't control the economy. I don't control fucking inflation. I can't make those things go away. But if I tough through it now and I get to that at the end, that moment when I get to spend some time with her will be all the more fucking meaningful.
Dude, it has been 5 years. You have made countless thousands of dollars. You have spent it on nonsense.
Black Mage 66652 cheered 50 big ups. He has actually lost his fucking mind.
He has. This is actually the chocolate milk segment. Big ups, thank you for the addition of the chocolate milk emote.
I didn't just get it right away. You get it? In the case of me as a content creator, all right? I don't have the ability to just do everything instantly. I wish I did. I wish that I was a giant streamer and a giant content creator and I was rolling in dough and at any moment I could just upgrade everything. But look at the jumps we're making in the last year to year and a half, correct?
Now he's gonna brag. He's gonna brag about the
visual
improvements.
Quality of this podcast.
He's gonna brag about everything.
I listen to, your feedback to improve everything.
He hasn't done anything himself. He received, the only thing he purchased was a ring light and a fucking pop guard. Everything else has been donated to him. And he's gonna sit here and he's gonna brag about all the improvements he's done? Bro.
The name, the board, everything, right? Quality of the streams, right? How much better it is. All the different things we're doing, the variety of content we're doing. I have a react channel, I have a throwback channel. These are all things we talk about for years and years. I have a daily news show. I always wanted to do a news desk style show.
News show, now by the way. Is this a news? Is this news?
That took a while to get to.
Dude, this is not the news show. DSP also ran a news show almost a decade ago. It was the fucking weekly recaps that he used to do. They didn't used to be hour-long segments on a fucking pre-stream. They used to be 20-minute recaps of everything that was going on for the week. He elongated and he did even less shit. This isn't new content. It's old content remixed and reserved.
Understand? These are not instant changes, instant gratification, instant wish granting. That's not reality. All right? You wanted to see me play indie games.
This guy does
but understand,
suck.
I didn't have the means to
really
do it.
does.
We had to get to a point where I could do it. Well, now I can do it. Well, now I don't want it anymore. So what are you, 3 years old? You're gonna fucking pout and stomp in the corner and cry like a little baby? Oh, I didn't get it right away.
Look at him.
What the fuck kind of mentality is that?
This is because people didn't show up and talk in his chat and didn't give him money. He's claiming that they're sitting in the corner stomping and crying while DSP is being a true and honest, mature adult. Not stomping and not crying over the fact that people didn't show up, give him a like, fucking give him money on a fucking dog shit stream that people fell asleep to. I have never witnessed this level of entitlement in years. This has been building. This has 100% been building. This is if you wanted the Kino shit for the year, This is easily the top 10. This rant right here actually makes the top 10 DSP moments of 2024. Him acting entitled and chastising his chat on a recorded segment of the pre-stream about why they are entitled and stomping and whining and complaining that DSP streams are so boring they didn't even want to come out on Saturday night. It's not all-time moments, no. It's definitely not all-time moments, but if you wanted an easy top 10 pick for 2024, this is it.
I mean, oh my God, that is so ridiculous.
This is not top 10 of the decade.
Stupidly mature.
This is definitely not top 10 of the decade, but this is pretty high. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you, Dwight, for showing up. Dwight Race is here. Thank you, Super Dwight. We praise the Dwight Race. Ah, yes.
It's amazing getting that kind of feedback because I didn't instantly gratify you. You moved on. Well, that's funny because you commented on my video and left the feedback. So you didn't move on.
Holy shit. Yo, he's making fun of the people that commented on the video. His actual fans. No way.
What happened is you didn't instantly get what you wanted. And then you got wrapped up into a hate group who doesn't like me and derides me every day. You're a loser. Okay? You're a loser.
No.
This is the situation you're in. You're a loser. And now you sit here and you only come back to make fun of me and say all the things that I'm doing wrong. Correct? You're a fucking loser in life. All right? You need to fucking move on. Either move on from watching me or you need to stop hating on me.
Oh, it's actually cranking up. I didn't know it was this good.
The truth is, in the last few years, I've done so many improvements. I'm changing who I am. I'm becoming a better creator, a better person. I'm listening to feedback. That's why, in a situation like Hades 2, I'm scratching my head. This is directly the feedback I have received. Play more PC games, play games new when they come out, play more indie games, do interactive streams, everything different, everything better. Go to do it. Guess what? You fucking fucked up. It's terrible. We're not gonna show up. This is bad. What are you talking about?
This is so bad.
And that's what I need. That's what I need to figure out. Okay, I do. I need to figure out what is going wrong here. And if the answer is, oh, it's because you didn't give us instant gratification, then just go away. No one in life is ever going to give you instant gratification. You're probably one of these people who sits around on fucking social media all day bitching about every little thing. Oh, they spelled my name wrong on my fucking coffee cup at Starbucks. And, oh, they didn't have my color of hair dye at the store, so my day is ruined. Fuck off. No one cares. Reality is that I'm someone who's going to appeal to a different kind of audience than I did 10, 15 years ago. You know, young teenagers don't come to watch Dark Side Phil. You know, this is more of a mature audience, people who've been around for a long time. And now you want to hang out and have a more reasonable, chill, laid-back situation. Now, there's situations when it's not like that. If I'm playing, you know, Elden Ring or I'm playing a fighting game or whatever, you get more stress than that. That's cool, right? That makes sense. I get it. That's the kind of content, the rage-inducing content that's also entertaining, and that's fine. But the point is, I'm not the same guy I used to be. I'm a different kind of content creator. Again, more laid back. That's kind of the kind of stream I'm trying to put out these days, right? So, in my opinion, all right, I feel like what's happened is you get a whole generation of new people who just don't get how life works. But is it their fault? Sounds to me like they've been taught to think this way. Right? You know, when I was growing up, I was fucking lucky to get anything. There was no instant gratification. You guys know the story. When I used to go to a store with my parents.
Oh,
right, let's say we were going to a store at a toy department. When we first got into the store, I'm a little kid sitting in a shopping.
We're literally invoking the Wolverine story. We're invoking the Wolverine story.
My parents would push me to the toy department, and we go, and my parents would say, select an action figure.
What are we doing?
Philip. They call me
Philip.
What are we doing? Okay. And I would look at the shelves at all the action figures, and I would say, oh, here's one. I like this one. And I would grab it. And for the entire shopping trip in that store, I would stare there and look at the action figure. I'd read the whole back. I would imagine in my head, man, if I had this, I would go home and play, and I would play with my other figures. Here's how it would go and stuff like that. And then my mom and dad would shop for about an hour, hour and a half, right? And then at the end of the shopping trip, my parents would say, okay, it's time to go back. And we go back to the apartment, and I would put the action figure back. And my mom would explain to me very matter-of-factly, you can have that later. If you're a good boy, if you behave, if you get a good report card, maybe if it's your birthday or Christmas, that's when you'll get that. You don't just get that today just because you want it. You get that later when you earn it. Oh, okay. And then we would leave. And then if I was good, when a holiday came or I had a good report card or something, I did something nicely, I would earn it and I would get it as a reward. That's life. Okay? I wish that I were a ginormous streamer who made tons of money for you, because then I could do whatever you want. Anytime a viral game came out, I could drop money on it and we could play it for 5 minutes and either laugh at it or crap on it. And then we could move on to the next game. I wish that I could buy a high-end gaming PC right now and we could play every game at absolute top levels. I wish that I could do all... I don't. That's the reality. Reality is, I'm a normal dude like you, who just sits here and streams all day and has a good time with an audience. I'm a very down-to-earth guy. I don't live in the clouds. I have no aspirations to be a super popular guy or anything like that. And I think that the demands and the things that are thrown at me are so unreasonable at this point that I'm getting fed up. When I get feedback like, well, you didn't immediately give us what we wanted, so people moved on, that is the fucked up, most ridiculous, spoiled, entitled, really unreasonable, disconnected from reality style answer I could ever hear. That's not life.
Yeah, he's down.
You'll never get that.
He's like
if
an
that's
alien.
what you're seeking, you'll never get it unless you go to the super awesome fake streamers who are rich because they take every sponsorship opportunity and they kiss so much butt, and every piece of content they put out is a piece of shield content, but you're too dumb to fucking realize it. Go watch them. They're rich. They can roll in dough and do whatever you want.
That guy.
Ask them to play a piece of shit. They'll play a piece of shit, and then they'll drop it in 10 seconds.
Who are we gonna watch? Which fake streamer are we gonna watch?
It's never been what I've been about. Since the moment I started on YouTube, it's about passion. Passion for games, passion for life, just hanging out, having a good time, but also feeling like we're friends and we're sitting on a couch together playing games.
There aren't enough X's in the fucking world. He's a normal dude like us, who spends $1,000 on a mobile game every weekend.
I'm not even gonna give him shit for the spending money on a fucking mobile game. He's trying to... Dude, this is such a fucking fake way to engage with your fans. You're basically saying, you guys suck, you ask for shit, you don't fucking give me money for it, and you should watch other fake ass fucking people because I'm a real person. What the fuck has DSP been doing real? What has DSP done that has been real over the last like fucking 3 weeks? Let alone the last 3 months. He tried chasing trends and failed miserably at it. And now he's complaining at his fans who are fake as fuck for leaving comments when he asked for fucking comments. He asked for likes, he asked for comments, he asked for engagement, he asked for feedback. They give all of that to him. And he sits there and he shits on them. Continues to shit on them. Because why else? Why not?
Having a social experience and enjoying it because of our common admiration of the
medium. This is the fucking social experience, by the way.
Not about making a buck, not about shilling, not about this, not about that, not about, instant gratification because you like a certain kind of game. It's about reality, all right? Yeah. A lot of people have come to my streams in the last many years because they want to disconnect.
This is the reality of the situation right now.
The easy mode content right now? Why am I not talking about fucking Donald Trump?
Over there,
why am I not fucking doing hateful content about
that
other
guy
YouTubers?
over there?
That's the easy shit you can hear in every other fucking
That's the reality of the situation.
Every other lowbrow idiot who has no fucking talent or intelligence in their fucking head, but they still need to make a buck. That's what they do. I don't need to do that shit. I don't want to do that shit. I'm different. I'm above all those fucking people. Even though I'm way below in views and popularity, the content is above what they do.
I'm way below in views.
Fuck those people.
Do the hand
you don't want
thing.
that. You want to come to a place where you can be isolated from that crap. Just have a good time. You're already bombarded with that shit everywhere else. Why would you want that on everyone's stream, right? So, I'm happy to be different, but I need your feedback on what it is exactly you want from me. Not just play whatever you want. Okay, so we'll play Multiverses, we'll play Hades 2. Oh, no one showed up.
So
what do I do? Right? I can't just play what I want, but I also can't listen to the feedback I'm getting because the feedback also is not working. So what is it that we need to play? That's the question, okay? So like I said, Fallout 4 is working, all right? Street Fighter 6 is working, for sure. But what else do we play? If the feedback is, hey, Multiverses sucks, don't play it again, we'll drop it immediately. It will suck for me because I like the game and I want to play it more. But if the answer here is, hey.
You want to know something? If you go back 2 years when he was originally playing, I think it was like 2 years ago. It was back when actually it was. It was almost 2 years ago. It's like a year and a half. If you go back a year and a half when this dude was playing Multiverses, he had the same breakdown. He was literally crying and malding over this. He was mad. Chat, he was fucking mad that nobody would give him money. And he had a whole pre-stream crying about it. And he's doing it again, except worse.
There's nothing here, fuck it, drop Multiverses. We will drop Multiverses. All right? I'm okay with that, if that's what we need to do. Fair enough? Now, in regards to Hades 2, that's going to be a harder hit for me because I really like the game.
Oh, yeah.
All right? But I just don't understand why people are not showing up for Hades 2. So if the answer is stop playing Hades 2, we'll drop that too. All right? But for me, I don't know what to replace them with because there's so many options. Play System Shock Remake. I'm very interested in System Shock Remake. I never played it before. From what I'm to understand, that was the predecessor to BioShock.
1,000 Year Door. Is it going to bait that again?
It's a great classic game.
I want him to bait 1,000 Year Door.
But is that a consensus or is that a vocal minority of people asking for it? Bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That one I'm very skeptical on. Because that's something that when it was new, no one cared about. No one was showing up for the streams. What makes you think that all these months later, going back to it, is going to bring back any kind of attention?
He's
also,
killed
by
it.
the way, while we're already playing
Fallout 4
a lengthy RPG, I'm not convinced that's going to work.
He has killed
Okay,
it
I'm not
officially. It
convinced
is
that's going to be a
dead.
solution at all. Okay. Now,
This is a
I
reality.
guess the
You
real
accept the
question
real
is-
truth. I agree. You think
what
this
is it that
rant is
people
all
want?
for baiting?
That's what we got to figure out.
I think it
I'm
is.
okay with
I
saying,
think this is
all right,
actually a bait.
Forget multiverses. Forget Hades 2 if that's the case.
Let's be real. What is the true aim for this? Because at the end of the day, he only wants one number to go up, and that's the tips. Like, he doesn't care about the views. If he cared about the views, he would have been complaining about the views going down 2 years ago. They've been spiraling out of control. It's been a fucking death of his channel for multiple years, but it's been getting worse and worse and worse. Now his fucking channel is populated with 70% socks. 100% you could go on there, you could pick out a dartboard, you could throw 3 darts, and you would at least hit 2. At least 2 socks. And now he's sitting here and he's like complaining. No, he doesn't want engagement. He just showed you how much he cared about engagement. He fucking shit on it. He hates the engagement. He hates how nobody gives him likes, and he can't incentivize the likes. Now at this point, he just wants you to give him money. Show up for the money. Every single day, give me the money. If you don't give me the money, I'm going to complain about it.
But now I need answers.
Exactly. If he had
on what to play
200
next.
tips and 50 viewers,
Okay?
he wouldn't
What is
give a
it?
shit.
What do we do for the next 3
He
weeks
would
until
not care.
the Elden Ring DLC comes
He
out?
would say
Or,
it's
you know, all this
fucking
may be a moot
successful.
point. And the reason I really say that, because Summer Game Fest is Friday. Because the Xbox event is Sunday. And so we may already have an established path of new games coming out.
Look at that.
Like I
A
said,
path
games
of
dropping
new
out of nowhere.
games.
Sometimes this happens.
New
and then,
things
boom,
will
just like
save
that,
the business.
Situation fixed, right? But for me, I need answers on where to go. And it has to be reasonable answers of things that are going to work and people are interested in. And if you suggest something, you commit to coming to watch and see it and support it. Now, well, I really want to see this, but by the way, I won't check it out for 8 months. It's not going to work. You know, I need what people want to see now.
If you tell him what to do and give him a fucking suggestion, you are committed. You actually have to pre-purchase in advance. Go to Ticketmaster. You got to fucking purchase your seats in advance if you give him a suggestion. Pay the $50 commission.
You understand?
You understand? Dude, you can't be drinking behind the counter. You're supposed to be making my sandwich.
I am doing live reacts for Summer Game Fest and the Xbox event. I've already announced that. Okay?
Oh, God.
See, that's the truth. Everyone wants something different. Again, if this were the year when there were big AAA games that were flagpole events and people wanted them, we'd have no problems. This year,
If they were what?
see, that's the truth. Everyone wants something different. Again, if this were the year when there were big AAA games that were flagpole events and
What are flagpoles? Huh? What?
again, if this were the year when there were big AAA games that were flagpole events and people, if this were the year when there were big AAA games that were flagpole events and people wanted them, we'd have no problems. This
What
year,
is a
there's nothing. There's
flagpole?
literally
What is a
fucking
flagpole?
nothing. Nothing of stature. Nothing of note. Little game here, little game there, mid game here, mid game there. Big game is supposed to be good. Oh, it sucks shit. So there's no consensus on what to play, and that's where these issues arise. So now everyone wants something different, and nothing works out to be the game that people want to show up for, right?
He really is just fishing for the one game that'll give him money. My God.
I'm down with doing Stardew Valley chill streams, but you understand that that's something that I can't do all the time, right? That'll be something that I do like once a week, maybe at most. That's, you know, that's not going to work as an ongoing playthrough. I do multiple times a week or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Rocks back and forth. Still hasn't made my sandwich.
See, Aaron, here's the problem. Aaron says, you say it's the games, not you. Shouldn't your commentary be able to carry the game? Now if people don't show up.
What? What? You gotta show up for my commentary to exist, dude.
Dude, people don't show up. It's not that my commentary doesn't carry the game. No one's there. I'm playing Hades 2. I'm sitting here ready and willing to interact with the chat, and I look, and for 3-4 minutes, no one says a word. I can't make people show up in chat. You understand? People didn't show up because I was playing Hades 2. If I
Bro, I'm not
doing a
even.
late night chill
Whatever.
stream, I would have 400 people on the stream and everyone talking.
Whatever.
It's not me. Sorry. As much
It's
as you
not
want to believe
me.
that, it's not.
It's not
It's
me.
just not.
Sorry.
There's something with this audience that they don't show up for certain games. I can't make someone actually come to a stream to start to interact. I just can't do it.
Dude. What the fuck? Yeah, he's out of control today. This guy's lost it.
Eric, you're again, there's too much obsession with business and not about enjoying yourself. I literally just said,
Yes.
I'm loving multiverses. I'm loving Hades 2. No one's showing up.
Yeah. It's
So if I
too
just
much.
sit here and I just play things constantly that no one shows up for, I won't be here tomorrow because I'll be out of business. If you ignore reality and you just live in a fantasy world of massive entertaining yourself all day, you'll also be in a big bad position. Again, something you learn as you get older, you get more mature. You can't just sit here doing things you enjoy all day long. That's not how life works. I wish.
Okay, if you don't want to sit here and do shit that you want to do, then do shit what the other popular streamers do. Because at this point, the only thing that is going to save the business is to do the shit that you don't want to do, which is what he's trying to not admit. This is all this boils down to. He doesn't want to admit the shit that he's doing is fucked up and wrong.
I wish. Really, I wish. Even from day one when I started on YouTube, it wasn't like that. Do you really think that I enjoyed rushing through games back in the day,
streamers do
pumping out
not say
7,
this kind
8,
of
10,
shit.
20 hours of gameplay content within a couple of days to finish a game right away?
Yeah,
I didn't
he's not
enjoy that.
entertaining.
That was work. But that's what I did to get by back in the day. That's how it was.
Oh
You live in a fantasy land. Oh, you could. Why don't you sit around enjoying? Why don't you just sit here smoking a doob, drinking a scotch, right?
Smoking a
just fucking,
doob.
feeding yourself grapes, playing some game you like. Just sit around. Oh, someone's talking in the chat. Fuck them. You don't feel like talking about to them. This is your enjoyment time. Stream it. You'll be a millionaire. What are you talking about?
Who is he even talking about? Name one streamer that does this. Name one. Because the people he's even thinking about remotely have to be people who are like not even streamers by trade, who are entertainers probably in a different industry who happen to stream. And they just happen to have popularity because they're of their name outside of streaming. This guy is so fucking lost. Yeah, maybe a Snoop Dogg. Who knows?
In what reality does that work?
Which reality is he
None
in?
of that works. What you just said is insane.
That's not even what he implied. He's
The
just
Blimp, I see your
attacking
comments. I just want to let you
people.
know because the Blimp keeps posting and I'm not responding directly to the Blimp. The Blimp is saying too much fighting game stuff. Fair enough. Street Fighter will stay in the rotation. That's
By the
the
way,
reason why I didn't play
the
Tekken and Street
Blimp
Fighter
is an
together.
actual
That would
person.
be overload. And here's the funny part. You say fighting game stuff. You actually think Multiverses is like a serious fighting game. I don't treat it like that. I think it's like a fun party game, but it has appeal because of the characters in it. To you, you see that as like a fighting game and you get turned off. I hear you. So if that's the case, if literally we are dropping
He's treating it like a
Multiverses
fighting
right now, then we're
game,
dropping
though.
Multiverses. And it sucks.
It's
Again, I
not
like
a
the
party
game, but if it's
game.
not working already after 2 streams, and
You
people want to
can't
do
have
other
a
stuff, I'm
party
down
if
for it.
nobody's
Okay?
there. What kind of party is a party game if you're the only person there?
There you go.
A party
Cody says,
game.
I think chat derails too often. By the time you catch it, the chat dies. People interested in talking about the game left or stopped talking. We need more moderators. Here's the problem with that.
Can't
More
moderate.
moderation means Nazi Germany. We're all living in Nazi Germany. You control too much and you destroy your content, right?
Blackmeat 66652 tiered 50
Are you
big
serious?
ups. We are so lost in the sauce. Daddy, I'm scared.
I don't think we're coming back from this. Listen to this.
We need more moderators. Here's the problem with that. More moderation means Nazi Germany. We're all living in Nazi Germany and you control too much and you destroy your content, right? Lack of moderation means, oh, now no one can talk. It's like, so where's the happy medium?
Lack of moderation means no one can talk. Bro, nobody talks. You can't moderate or you can't mod anybody because you don't know a single person you can trust to mod. Thank you, Cyber Angel Kaze. These middle fingers are just for you. Hopefully you've been having fun. Hopefully you've been having a good time and a good stream. Big ups. I'm enjoying DSP and the nonsense. Yeah, fuck you, Raiders. This is what you deserve.
Because I've been on both sides of this now. You know, people used to literally complain all the time that I had too many mods. Now, as you can see, I don't have that much moderation. And people seem to like that more.
Really?
Right? They do. They seem to like it more when there's more open
Okay,
conversation.
so no moderation
You're right.
now?
I'm the streamer. I'm playing a game.
He literally banned somebody during this entire exchange. And he's talking about open fucking discussion? Dude, he bans people for talking about baseball. You can't talk about sports in there.
I'm not always 100% paying attention to chat.
You can't
so I
talk
agree with
about
you there,
shit in that chat.
Maybe more moderation or you know, that would be a little better. But to me,
how long has he been doing this?
Right
We're
now,
so far behind.
With how chat has
he hasn't even
as long
wrapped
as
up.
people
He's
flag
still
the
talking.
issues that are going on, I can take care of them. You know, the problem also is, again, you have to understand it's very hard to pick dependable people to be mods these days.
He
Because
doesn't
a lot
know
of people
anybody.
have literally set
They're
themselves
fake.
up
They're all
to
fake.
try to become a mod and just be an
They're
asshole. You know, we've had
Dude,
people.
he's literally admitting he has nobody trustworthy in his chat. They're all fucking fake. He's come to that realization and he's openly admitting he can't trust anybody.
Like that last couple of years, oh, supposed to be a dependable person, a nice person in the community. They pretend to be someone they're not, and then they fucking end up being a troll and they try to fuck everything up for everybody. So really, we've scaled back the moderation on purpose to avoid those kind of situations. You know,
You can't mod anybody.
I hear what you're saying, though. I really do, and I feel like we can work
You
together.
can't
I don't think
name
the
one
solution is
person
get
who
more
you can
mods.
mod,
I think the solution
other
is work
than
together as a
Derek.
community to figure out how to stop the derailment.
Derek's
So
the
if you
only
see if I'm playing a game
person.
that's supposed to be
Brian
fun
doesn't
and
show up
chat's
for his
supposed to be derailed,
shit.
just tell me, right?
Brian
Tell
does
me,
not show
tag
up
me
for
in the
his
chat
shit.
till I notice it, and then
He's
we
not a
can
mod
get back
no
on
more.
track. I feel like that's a better avenue than let's flood the chat with mods who just fucking delete all the comments, right?
No, it will stay up. I know it's not going to stay up for long, but I can't download it if he
Okay.
privates it. Which he'll eventually do. I'll
So,
look at
here's
the
the
DSP raw after that.
Do we get rid of multiverses? Yes or no? Here, let's do a poll.
Oh my god. Speed through this.
The poll, okay? It's gonna be a lot harder for me to judge on Hades 2 because I really like that game, and I'm on the fence about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I really like it. I want to keep playing it, but man, last night's stream, like literally last night, we had maybe 10 people who were talking in chat. It was all
wonder if
regulars,
the
by the way,
poll
which I was
ended.
happy to see the regulars there. But like maybe 2 people were even talking about the game, and the other regulars were just there to kind of hang out, which
I
is
don't
fine.
see the poll,
But
so I
there
guess
wasn't
it
active
ended
conversation.
at some
There was
point.
basically a lot of disengagement. You know, it was disappointing. It was definitely disappointing. Okay, so I want more people to show up, and I want more people to hang out. That's a good point. As you can tell, right now, idiots just showed up to artificially vote in the poll. You can tell because the poll was about 60%, 70% drop it. And then all of a sudden, we just saw a surge in uptick because some idiot who's restreaming me just told people to come and vote in the poll the other way.
Who?
So now, all of a sudden, it's up to 53% continue. And I would guarantee you that that voting will continue to go in that trend as more morons come in from a restreamer, right? I'm not stupid. So the poll basically said to drop it in around a 60 to 70% vote until the trolls started voting like morons because they always want to try to vote in a way that hurts me.
How? How does that
All
hurt
right.
him?
So
Play the game that you like. It hurts me. I don't want to do that. That's fucking stupid. It's literally ODD at work. This is actually ODD at work.
if that's the case, when we drop multiverses, we need a new day stream because right now day streams are Fallout 4, the React show.
What if they wanted
and
to
in
do
the next
this?
week there'll be less day streams because 2 of
Look.
the day streams will be taken by
If you wanted to be real about something, if I wanted anything, I wanted him to drop these things. And I would have told everybody, vote for the poll to drop all of this nonsense. We don't want fucking multiverses. Then I got what I wanted, and I'm a troll. And I guarantee you, like, more than half the people here probably agree. They don't want to see multiverses. It's shit. But everything he has as an alternative is shit. So there's nothing he can play.
reacting to these events. There's going to be the Summer Game Fest on Friday and then the Xbox event on Sunday. So particularly this next week actually won't be that bad. But we do need a game in there, all right, that is going to fill the gaps until Elden Ring. Or at least until that other game too, Still Stands the Deep or something I think it's called, which is that horror game that I want to check out. I think that comes out on the 18th. And I'll be checking that out for sure because it looks interesting. But outside of that, we need something else. Is it System Shock Remake? If that's the case, I'm down for that. I got to figure out where it is and how much it costs and everything because I don't even know. I haven't looked into it yet. But I'd be down for System Shock Remake if that's the case. But if that's not it, then what's the answer? Because we actually have, with the schedule the way it's laid out, Tuesday we need something new for the day stream. Okay? Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
So, yeah. I'd like feedback there, all right? In regards to that. But is it System Shock? And some people are saying play Paper Mario. You have to understand, I'm not looking for a game that's going to be a 50-hour RPG that's going to take months to beat.
Oh, look at that.
To fill the gap until
Look at
Elden
that,
Ring comes
yeah.
out. And by the way, it's going to be alternated with other games. It's not just the main game I play every day. You have to understand.
You like how he baited that on the end of his stream on the last night's daily crap and then at the beginning of the stream. And I was like, nah, I don't want to play Thousand Year Door. Fuck that. Yeah, Dingus Bros are fucking crying.
And that, like, this will kind of be like the back burner game. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door is a game that I do want to play eventually. I don't think that's the solution right now. I feel like that's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to work. So here's the question. Is System Shock Remake going to perform better than Multiverses? A game that's a remake of the game from the 1990s that's already been out for a year on PC and just got ported to console. Is that going to perform better than the brand new Multiverses game?
Have fun,
We really
guys. I
believe
want to
that,
see the
okay?
poll results. What do people care? Should DSP drop Multiverse and Hades? Should he drop Multiverse but keep
And
Hades?
if the answer is no,
Should he
then
drop
what?
Hades
Then
and
what
keep
am I doing?
Multiverse?
This is the problem: is we don't
Or
have
should
an
he just
answer.
do whatever the
There's no
fuck
good
he
fucking
wants?
games. Let's just be honest with each other.
Vote.
Here. There's no good
You
fucking
can
games
poll
out
right now.
There's just not.
It doesn't
Sorry.
matter what you
Most of the games
answer.
out are remakes,
Because he
rehashes.
wouldn't listen to
These
it.
Studios are not putting out big
But
experiences
this just
anymore.
shows that
The
people
ones
have
that
different
try
opinions
literally
about
make games that
this.
feel like 10 other games you've already played.
'Cause nobody
It's
cares.
a sad state.
None
right
of it
now.
matters.
That's the problem. We don't have these games anymore, right?
Black Mage 66652 cheered 50 big ups.
How long
Paper
is this-
Mario like barely 25 hours.
And
What the fuck is he on about?
I don't know. He just wants to justify that he shouldn't play the game because it'll be too long and it'll run into other games that he won't care about. I truly don't fucking know.
some Shock remake, by the way.
And we're literally
I've never
waiting
played
for
it. I don't know
Elden
how
Ring
long
at
the
this
game it is.
point. This is just a wait a month for Elden Ring DLC. I don't know why he's pretending it's anything else.
And by the way, I got a lot of shout outs to do, which we're going to do in a minute.
Yeah.
But as you can see, we had something to discuss that was pretty important, right? We have to figure this out. It sounds to
have
me
to
like people are
figure
just
this out.
done with multiverses, right? They just want me to play other stuff. I'm okay with that, but I need to know what it is. Because it can't be Fallout every day, and it can't be Street Fighter every stream. You know, we got to have other stuff to fill in the gaps. Oh, it's 20 hours long? Oh, that's surprising. I didn't realize it was that long. Okay, that's pretty good length. That's about the length of a game I'm looking for right now to fill in the
Wow.
gaps until Elden Ring.
20 hours long? Sort of like looking 1,000-year door. Go
I
figure,
wish. The
right?
Boom says, for me, the best playthroughs you do are Soulsborne or late night horror style. Maybe go back and redo something. I could do that. Any survival horror games you guys want to see me replay? Maybe, just for fun, just for a little bit of variety until something
Or
else
replay
comes out.
something
right?
old.
I don't know. What do you
Like
guys
a-
think? I'm down for that too.
Do
You know me,
something
I love
else.
survival horror. I'm always down for survival horror or something like that. But what would it be? What would people want to see?
Look at him.
What was that game?
I
Isn't
still
there a
haven't
game
gotten
out
my
right now that plays
sandwich.
like a PS1 survival horror game that people
I'm
said they wanted to
still
see me
waiting on
play?
my fucking sandwich.
Right? People had mentioned this recently. They said it was like a game that looks like a PS1 horror game, plays like a PS1 horror game, and it's like a throwback homage game that people might want to see me play. Crow Country? Crow County? What's it called?
Did he
You don't even know the
literally?
name of it. Crow Country? What is that?
Dude, Crow Country, you missed your opportunity for that, you dumbass. It's already, look, it's actually a fun game, by the way. I actually was considering picking it up. I watched UNFW, I believe, play this, but it's a pretty neat game. Hold up, let me switch over scenes really quick. Look at this. This is a cool ass game. It's literally like, it's like in an old PS style crunchy graphics situation type deal. This is cool as crap. It feels like an old style Resident Evil kind of game too. Bruh, he should have already played this, but it's been out for like a month. When was the release date for this? Look, May 9th. He already missed his opportunity. If he plays it now, it's just gonna be based on whether or not people are excited to see him play Crow Country, not him hitting a new game. And people asked for this when it was initially coming out. And he fucking ignored him. Oh well. That's what you get. You get Googits. Whenever you ask DSP to do anything, you get shifty-eyed Burnell and Googits. That's all that's over here. Oh well.
What is that and how do you play it? Like, where is it available?
Where is
Murder
Crow
House I know about.
Country?
That was one that people had
Where is it
nominated a few
available?
years ago for Halloween, but it didn't make it in. Tormented Souls is great, and I played it and loved it, and the playthrough did well a couple years ago. Crow Country is Steam. Would it run on my mini PC?
I don't know. Did you check?
It's also on PS4 and PS5. Okay, do
Yeah.
we want to do that? This Crow Country game?
Man.
I'm down for something different. We want variety and mix stuff up.
Imagine doing Crow Country. What the fuck? God
Slaughterhouse for
damn.
TurboGrafx? Yeah, I do remember that. That was one where you played the killer. You played the
Fucking
chainsaw
Crow
wielding
Country.
hockey mask wearing guy. Remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
No, I'm not saying that's a incentive system, Shock. We're talking this out.
I can't wait for
Crow
Crow
Country,
Country,
unfortunately,
dude.
it's cost $600. Oh,
And look at that.
600
Most
bucks to
people
play Crow
just say,
Country.
do
Damn.
what you want, Phil. Imagine that.
let's
What does
see
that
here.
mean? Who knows?
By the way, I have to get to shout outs because we have to end this show so I can do my react show.
Yeah.
Pro
How
country?
far
Let's see
behind is
here.
he? And
It is
he's
20
finally killed the stream. 20 minutes in the future, he finally
20
killed the
bucks.
stream. So the question is whether or not I can load all of this. I don't think I will.
The year is 1990.
Why does he keep doing sideways glance?
So it's
I don't know
relatively
what
new
you're talking
too.
about.
When did it come out? It's
What are you
not too
talking
old.
about? He's not glancing at the fucking camera.
I can't find the release date, but it came out recently. May 9th. It just came out.
He's looking
It's
at his
relatively new.
fucking PC right now.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
That's sounding interesting, and it's 20 bucks. What about the System Shock remake?
Oh my
the reason there's no
god.
prices
I
listed,
wanted to
that's great.
fucking fast forward. Come on,
But it's
get
on
to
console,
it.
Yeah. Well, right. We got make for variety. Get rid of multiverses for now, right? Now, as for Hades 2 again, this is a tough decision because I really want to keep playing Hades 2, but if people are like, no, don't do it now, then maybe we hold off on it and we do something
Hold
different,
up. What are you
right?
talking about? Is it like... Is he
System Shock
doing a
remake is
thing?
40 bucks. Yikes, why is it so expensive?
He's not doing a thing. See? Maybe you're confused.
All right, well, here's the deal. We have a couple days to figure this out. Basically, Tuesday is the day that's up in the air right now that we don't know what we're doing, right? So we have a couple days to figure this out. I'm out of time for now because I have to do shout-outs and then end the show. So we don't have time to further discuss, but let's discuss over the next day or two and
Did
figure
he
this
keep
out.
looking at the camera when he's
And,
looking to the
and go from
side?
there. I'm down for these new
He's
games.
not.
I'm down for
What
something different,
are
to
you
mix up
talking
the
about?
content, to do more variety the next few weeks. And by the way, like I said, next
He's
week
looking at the
we're already
camera
kind of
normally.
packed because we have the two
Look.
React things I have to do
He's
for
looking at the camera.
Summer Game Fest and Xbox. So already next week is kind of rushed, okay? But outside of that, we're still gonna have a
What are
week or
you
two
looking
before
at?
Elden Ring, so we're gonna need stuff for it, okay? All right, we have a lot of shout outs to do because I haven't done any. So thank you to the following people. We got to get through these fast. Let's see here. Lou, thanks with the super chat. When are we getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Guitar Player, 1939, 35 months as a member. Thank you so much. Jordan with a $10 super chat. Tip concerning Hades 2. I'm getting to tips in a minute. Thank you. Lester with a super chat. Lou, thanks with the super chat. I'll be honest, the videos you react to aren't good. I'm not even going to stab at that one today. This is a whole different discussion of the whole idea of the React show is that it's interactive and people pick the clips.
I
You're saying
didn't
the
even
clips
care
suck.
about what you fucking did.
There's
Phil,
not-
we hate
How do
it.
you blame me? I'm not picking the clips. That's not the premise of the show. And by the way, before you say we'll change the show, that's the only income that channel gets, is the show. People who become a member for that show. You understand? So if I cancel the show, I make no money on the channel. I might as well not use the channel anymore. So that's not the solution. But that's something to discuss for a different day. Today I was more concerned with the game rotation, not with the React show. We can talk about the React show later. Okay? Jordan gifted a whole bunch of memberships.
Oh my
Congratulations
god.
to
No, I don't care.
support it. Again, it's not in the cards right now. It's something we'd like to do. It's just not in the cards right now. Like, we can't do it. Even if we had the money to do it, we got Jasper. It's like, we can't do anything right now. You know, it's life. Lester, the
his
super chat
house
says, break the
recording.
chains that bind you and take flight. Thank you. Jordan did another super chat says, please do a nice stream of Stardew Valley. I think we should at some point.
Oh
because at this
my
point now, I
god,
have the means to play it
no.
easily. And it seems like you guys like it as a chill
It's
stream. So maybe
coming
we will do
back.
that soon. We'll do it as a late night chill stream for
No.
variety. Gustavo Fring did a super chat and says, hello, my name is Gustavo Fring. That's fascinating. Thank you, Gustavo Fring, for telling us that your name is Gustavo Fring. By the way,
It's a
anyone feel like
LARPer,
some
by the
chicken right
way.
now?
It's a LARPer.
Thank you, Gustavo. And then Shao Kahn Artist. 36 months as a member, earning that diamond crown. Says, just seen the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer today. What did you think? I'm curious. Everyone seems to have a different opinion about it.
It's
All right,
shit.
so now.
It's literally shit. He didn't give
Tips.
his opinion,
First
by
tip
the
of the
way.
day.
He skipped it.
$30
No
tip
opinion.
from Jordan, who says, sorry, I couldn't support Hades 2. I hurt my back. I was in tons of pain. I'm sorry to
Bro.
hear that you were in tons of pain. That really...
Bro, I couldn't come by last night. I hurt my back. So I'm here in the morning to tell you, here's money for the thing that I didn't show up for last night, less than 12 hours ago.
It really sucks.
What?
I know as someone who's had severe back issues,
Bro.
really herniated disc.
This guy, you can check him
among
with
other issues.
anything.
I know how awful that feels. I hope that you feel better, Jordan. Thank you for the tip.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
He literally falls for anything. Let's see. Make it bigger. Too big. Just
Okay. I see the $2 tip from the friendly gremlin. I love multiverses, but the chat during the stream was negative to the point of toxicity, so I didn't stay very long. You're right. Everyone on that stream was complaining. This
See,
game
that's fair.
sucks.
What's
This is just a
fair?
knockoff of Smash Brothers. If you're gonna play Smash Brothers, don't play multiverses. I agree with you. I did not like how that was going at all. But at the same time, again, as people say, this is not some huge censorship stream. If people want to voice their opinion like that, they can. I will agree with you. I'm playing the game and enjoying it and having fun, and I turn to the chat and everyone's just pissing on the game, right? There you go.
He's just making eye contact with the camera.
This is
Shut
hilarious.
up.
I got a dollar tip of someone who literally didn't listen to a word I said. He says, complaining to your audience about money 6 days a week is a bad look and it's going to turn off your audience. Who complained about money on this podcast? You didn't listen to a fucking word I said. You
Dude. This was all about... Oh my god.
doing that right now, dude.
He literally is doing that right now.
He says, complaining to your audience about money 6 days a week is a bad look and it's going to turn off your audience. Who complained about money on this podcast? You didn't listen to a fucking word I said. You believe what you want because you're a toxic jerk.
that right now.
This is not about money. It's about putting out streams people want to attend and engage. To do content people want. I'm not streaming for myself. I'm streaming for an audience. I need to be doing streams that people want to attend. When I'm playing Hades and there's less than 200 people and people aren't talking for 5 minutes in the chat, that's not a stream people want to attend. You're an asshole because you have to try to say something that's completely false. Literally, I'm not in dire straits financially. No one ever said that. Don't put words into my mouth, you fucking disingenuous jackass. Thanks for the dollar.
Holy shit.
I received a $2 tip. Here we go again. Would you shut up about support? Literally, we're not talking about support. You're a disingenuous jackass. Kiss my ass. Love people like that because they just, again, they only hear what they want to hear. Literally, this is
What
not a
the
single complaint about that.
fuck?
This is about me trying to connect with the audience and know what you guys want to see so I can put out.
How are you connecting with the audience when you're sitting there and berating them about being fucking too lame and too lazy and too fucking disingenuous to leave comments, to tell them what to do, to what to play, and they never show up and they never give them fucking support? His entire thing, this entire morning has been about support. Absolutely 1,000,000% about support as he sits there and he makes this dumb looking face.
Streams you will attend
Jesus
and enjoy.
Christ,
I'm not
what a
streaming for myself.
dickhead.
I'm not. I'm streaming for an audience who wants to
What
see
an
stuff.
actual dickhead.
That's why I'm streaming. So I want to do stuff you want.
I'm
If the
streaming
answer is
for
Pro
my
Country
audience.
and System Shock Remake and get rid of multiverses.
And
that's okay then. I'm okay with that. That's legit feedback at least.
He's not
right?
doing a camera stare.
What you're saying is literally
What are
a
you
lie.
talking
I didn't
about?
even say that at all. You're a fucking asshole. But again, last night on the Daily Wrap, massive thumbs
Mr.
down.
Light, are you
and-
seeing
and comments,
something
how
I'm
dare you
not?
speak to your audience like this?
I
Speak to
don't
your
know,
audience
he
like
keeps saying
what?
he's staring
Say
at
I
shit.
want to know what you want because I want to be entertaining.
He's just
to the
looking at the
audience,
camera.
And I need positive, interesting, legit feedback. That's wow. If you think that that's bad talking to the audience, you are a coddled little brat. You think that everything should be about instant gratification and everyone should just kiss your butt, hold your
yes,
hand,
more
and tie your
brats.
shoes for you, put on a nice little ribbon on your neck, and spruce you up, comb your hair for you, Sonny, because you can't do it yourself, right? That's who you are.
DSP literally had his mama comb his hair until he was 17. Can we be real for a second? Can we not use this analogy? Because, you know, in reality, you literally had your mama comb your hair. And that's why you blamed the way your fucking hair looks today. So, you know, just don't think about this, because if you do, you have to reconcile with the fact that he's literally talking about himself.
What the fuck are you talking about? Did I speak to you like an adult, like a human? And honest? Hey, I want honest feedback. Let's make
Is
sure you
this
guys
talking
want.
like an
How
adult?
dare you speak to me like that?
Is this an adult talking?
What the fuck, dude? Hold on, your mom's coming with your ice cream cone in a few seconds, all right? She'll be in the door to wipe your ass after you shit, too. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wow, we really, really, really hate our audience
Unreal,
today.
these people.
Really hate our audience.
Stereotyped $1 says you're at your best when you play or react to things you enjoy, not force yourself to play and watch what others want. It's frustrating to see you drop what you enjoy because of negative complainers and trolls. Sarah, I agree with you 100%. I told you I'm enjoying the stuff I'm doing, but if it's not working, it's not working. And again, as I become older and wiser and more mature, I have to understand that in life, you can't just do what you want all day. You can't.
Izzy, what are you
as much as this is
talking
a hobby,
about?
as it is a job for me, and as much as I enjoy doing this, I don't have the
He's
luxury
just
of
looking at the
24/7
camera.
doing the things I want to do. I
He
have
normally
to
does this.
adjust to what the audience wants. The audience is outright telling me through attendance, engagement, and support, multiverses and Hades 2 are not working. I need to mix it up and do other things. That's what I'm seeing. I'm playing multiverses, and the majority of chatters are complaining the game sucks. We don't like this game. Do something different. I'm playing Hades 2, and I'm turning to the audience, and half the time no one's talking in the chat, and we have record low viewers. That's a problem. It's a big problem. We can't just rely on, oh, one person may come by the stream and drop a tip tonight, and just because one person dropped a tip, now everything's worthwhile and great, and rainbows and unicorns. No, the attendance is still bad. The engagement is still bad. So I need to fix that. I need to do things people want. That's what I'm trying to figure out right here, you know? And it sucks, you're right, because I am enjoying, for sure, some of this stuff, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't make people show up. And again, it's funny. Aren't you supposed to keep people riveted with your commentary? If people don't show up to hear the commentary because of the game I'm playing, I can't make it entertaining. Do you understand? I can't. There's no one there.
Yeah,
again,
that's how it works.
The case in point here is, if I just said, tonight we're going to do a late night chill stream, everyone show up and hang out, I get like 500 viewers.
I get my staff in this one.
Out,
Hell
talking,
yeah.
engaging, having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight I'm going to play Hades 2, 170 viewers.
I love the staff. The cool ass staff.
What's the difference between those two streams? What's the key factor? The game. Not me.
I can't close my fist though for some reason. I do it like stops looking at it. Fuck the hand capture. Hand captures.
You need to make your
right
viewers
now.
want to show up. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
What?
I need to make my viewers want to show up. So what I should do is use my psychic Professor X powers to go inside of your head.
DSP, you need to incentivize your fucking audience to show up to your streams. If you're not doing something fun, why should they show up? He's being a fucking asshole about this. He knows what he means.
Thoughts about a game.
He actually knows what he means.
To make you show up to my stream.
Is he gonna say the word hypnosis?
Hades 2 is a good game. Come to the streams.
He thinks this is funny. He actually thinks this is hilarious. Yep. DSP coming to grab you right now. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is funny, isn't it, Phil? This is funny. Ooh. DSP after your wallet. You could... Oh, man. That's a really good one right there. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yikes. People actually think that way, too. They believe it.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Like content creators.
Duoblanc, if you're over here, this would actually make for a really, really, really good, whatchamacallit, green screen.
Are like psychic beings or something. Like, what are you speaking about? On what planet do you live? Not Earth. Maybe on Pluto.
Hello,
you could do that.
Earthling. Hello,
like, what the hell are
Earthling.
you talking about?
What are you talking about right now, Earthling? What are you talking about, fellow Earthling?
That's a 10.
Hello, I am Alien Side Phil.
It says, how long has the Chun-Li animation been around? Have you finally got them all working? What's the best way to privately reach out with a suggestion? Don't let the trolls get a rise of you today. Ignore them. Just email me. darksidephil@hotmail.com.
Send an email. He might look at it. He might
and don't
not.
put a link into your email because it tends to flag for spam if you do that. As for animations, I've had those for a few weeks now. Not a month yet. About 2-3 weeks. In honor of the patch of Street Fighter 2 weeks ago, we got these all new Street Fighter animations for all the tips. They're all Street Fighter animations.
Yeah, somebody used AI to do something a couple weeks ago. Pluto's not a planet? You know, not according to the government body or governing body. All right, let's listen to this tip.
I literally got the worst. Oh no.
Oh no, what does this tip say? Oh. What did he say?
Oh no.
Did he say you have cancer? Did he say you had AIDS? What do you say? They're really drumming this up, huh?
The schedule's updated. I forgot to update Nightbot. You ready for this one?
Yeah, let's hear it.
We gotta end the show on this one. Just listen to this. I got a $1 tip, and here's what they had to say.
AI messed up.
Streaming Hades on a Saturday and expecting people to show up in droves and engage and support is laughable. Normal people are out spending time with their families and friends on Saturday. It's the weekend. I know you don't have friends to spend time with in real life, but most normal people do. That's why you had 200 viewers.
Joseph. It's a Saturday. I had better time literally streaming anything else. I had more fun playing Balatro and watching anime on a Saturday night. This is literally true. The people, oh my God, the people who are watching during the fucking pandemic, they don't have that restriction of having to be always on, like always at home now. They can do shit now. The lockdown's over. Exactly, Bache. It's a filter. Yeah, it is a filter. I've been using a filter the entire time. If you've been wondering, I've just been using the eye contact filter to make DSP look a little funnier every time he was doing his little nonsense. Sorry I had to trick you like that. But it's kind of funny because it makes it really, really kind of creepy when he's sitting there and he's trying to stare at you. But dude, it's Saturday. Literally, people are just gonna go out, you know, partying, drinking, doing anything else. They don't want to just hang out with Phil.
Lexi cheered 50 big ups.
It's kind of lame.
My Saturday, I just play Paper Mario and have movie night with the boys.
See? Look at that. Movie night with the boys and Paper Mario. Bro, people are doing other shit than watching a stream. Phil, you're not that entertaining to watch on a Saturday. After this free stream, I'm done. I'm gonna go watch some catch-up anime. I can't wait to watch like Isekai level 2 cheat and shit. Like actual garbage. I don't want to watch this guy. I'm done with this after the pre-stream. His reaction is nonsense.
There was low attendance and engagement on last night's Hades 2 stream is because it was Saturday and people have lives and better things to do than watch people on the internet. Because as you know,
considering the panic,
last night,
it was
Saturday,
fitting.
June 1st, absolutely no one on the internet got any viewership whatsoever. It was a dead night for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, look at him. Wow. So if other people were more entertaining and they got views, what does that say about your content, you fucking fat fuck? Maybe that means your content is so dog shit, nobody on a Saturday night wanted to show up to your fucking shit. And they didn't. How else do you want to explain it? They were lazy? Because his other explanation is literally people were too lazy to show up. Alright, have fun at Costco. Dude, get the Costco bakes. I love the Costco bakes. They're perfect for dinner. Quick dinners. Oh yeah. Get like a chicken bake or whatever. Or like the pastas. The Italian pastas are great.
I can't get over it. I think this person actually was being serious too.
I love Last Exile. I love level 2 cheat. I love the manga for it.
Oh my god.
I love the manga for it. I love isekais, but I also hate them too. And it's like one of the acceptable isekais. You don't even have a harem. You just have the one big titty wolf girl.
Jordan did a super chat. He said, oof. Oof.
What is he even oofing at? Phil not having friends? Phil being boring on a Saturday night hanging out with nobody?
All right, we got to end the show. By the way, schedule-wise, here's the deal. Today, it's the React show over on DSP React, so if you're here live, stick around. You'll see a link to head over there, and we're going to do a nice clip show over the afternoon. Okay.
Oh, we're almost caught up. He didn't private any of this.
DSP. No, DSP.
Retro
React over on DSP Throwback.
Yeah, that's right.
Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympics. It was great last week. I'm looking forward to it again. It was a laugh riot. It's going to be really fun. Tomorrow, Fallout 4 and Street Fighter 6.
NTRs. NTR suck, nail dog.
No lag and see how he does. He improved dramatically, supposedly.
NTR fucking sucks.
Tuesday is the day that's up in the air at this point. I don't know what we're doing Tuesday. Originally, it was going to be Multiversus and Hades 2, but now it's looking like we're doing something completely different. I just don't know what yet. Maybe we'll try this Crow Country game.
Yeah, it's Crow Country is definitely happening, by the way.
Hades 2 on Tuesday night, but maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should do 2 new games on Tuesday. I don't know. I'll think about it. Wednesday, more Fallout 4, and if all goes according to plan, which I'm not sure yet, it looks like I'll probably be doing the next session with Brian in Street Fighter 6 now with the mic enabled, so we'll be able to hear each other.
Brian session.
But I need to lock that in and confirm that beforehand, so please bear with me. I'll let you know in a day or two. I have to make sure with him that's okay, because we're still going back and forth about it. Okay? Good stuff?
Okay, sounds
all
good.
Right.
Sounds great. Sounds good to me.
Another jerk, so. These people tip just to complain, and then I'm not going to read it. There's morons. Anyway, it's time to end the show. Thank you guys for your feedback. Sounds to me like Multiversus is done, which is sad, but what can you do? Well, I guess we'll probably start something new on Tuesday. We just got to figure out what. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. As for Hades, it's still on. It's up in the air. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Let's end the show. Let's have a great day reacting to stuff. I'll be back tomorrow with gameplay for those who like the gameplay stuff, because a lot of you don't care about the reacting stuff. I know that.
NTR is base if you self-insert as the ugly bastard.
Look, we all wish to be the ugly bastard. Only when it's... Only when it's, only when it suits our needs. Oh, okay. Can I ask a question really quick? This is like related to Phil, but not. Why does this slide still exist? Are we already in summer? We're basically coming off the spring. It's June. It's fucking June.
Hit the reset button and do some new stuff.
Are we done with this?
So we have a better month, correct? All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. We got to get set up fast because I ran late on this show.
More women enjoy.
By the way, remember, no
NTR
one shows
than
up on the
men.
weekends
Take
because everyone's
that
too
how
busy
you
with
will.
their friends and families. So I should never, ever make content on the weekends. We all know that. I mean, that's...
Dude, it means you should consider whether or not you should do other content on the weekends or not fault the fact that your viewership is low.
Totally not the most insanely off-base thing I've ever heard ever on the internet. That people who sit around on the internet watching stuff on the internet have things to do on Saturday. They can't be there. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Right.
What an entitled...
That sounds to me, that comment, it sounds like someone just found the internet. They're like, oh, what's this? This glorious thing where you can have stuff you can watch all the time? Oh, that's great. Well, sadly, you know, I'm busy with my family on Saturdays. I'll be back on Sunday, though, after church. What?
Dude!
What the heck?
Are you serious?
Anyway. All right, let's, let us adjourn. Let me, get the...
He
logo.
honestly thinks he's the sanest person in the room right now with that take.
And the proper pop-ups.
Yeah, that one did piss him
I
off.
have to
Absolutely
refresh and log
pissed
back
him
in
off.
Because,
He wouldn't be carrying it on right here on the
a lot of the times
aftermath.
this thing tends to not work after
That
looking
actually
at it
touched
fully
him.
when you
It
refresh.
violated him. To be told, bro, you're boring. We have shit to
Looks
do
like
on a
it'll work.
weekend.
Okay, cool. All right, everyone, thank you so much for a great podcast. Thank you to those
Yeah,
who
that's
supported the
actual
podcast as
coping
well.
and seething.
Any other support today helps the React stream. You know, last couple of weeks we had pretty low support for the React stream. So if you like the React stuff, please support it today over on DSP React.
He
so
wants
head over
instant
there.
gratification,
All right,
by the
and
way.
I'll see you over there in a few minutes. Thanks, guys, and see you then.
Okay, great. That's the end of that. How's his React looking like? We can take a look really quick on the DSP Reacts. Let's see if I can even grab this stream. Is it available? If I refresh this, is it deleted? It is not. Holy shit. Well, I'm going to see if I can capture this. Because if I can, I'm going to back this up. And I want a full copy of the 2K version of this. Because when I say this was Kino, this was like the most Kino shit that you're going to get in a while. Like, actually the most Kino shit. Oh? No, maybe not. It may not let me actually get it. I'll try it in a little bit. If it stays up long enough, I'll grab it. If not, I'll grab the raw fill. Okay, what is it? DSP Reacts. I'm not gonna actually watch this. I'm just gonna look to see where he's at. Has he even started the stream? Yes.
Billion. 1.3 billion views from 8 months ago.
All right. So what he has to hope for is Jordan's not the only one who gives him money. And out of the 270 people watching him, maybe somebody's going to give a shit. I don't fucking know. I doubt it highly. I actually really highly doubt it. Oh, wow. It's unlisted. That's why. He's going to keep that there for a second. Oof. And nobody even came by to dislike this fucking shit. But these were the kind of comments he got on his Hades, not on his Hades, on his feedback for the daily crap. This is the kind of shit he was mad at. The feedback. Some honest feedback from a silent watcher. When people ask for games in the future, it means to play as soon as you possibly can. Not 6 months, not 3 years after the fact. By the way, I guarantee you this person is an actual person. Yeah. Well, no, actually, they are not. They could be a fake person. They've uploaded a actual piece of content, though. So it actually could be an actual person giving him actual advice. I won't discount it. But he has a... What is it? It's a... I can't remember what that's from. I think that's from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. People ask you for games in the future. Play as soon as possible. As soon as you possibly can. Not 6 months, not 3 years after the fact. Whenever you didn't play a game I watched someone else. So did your viewers. Can't complain about viewers not showing up when they get their fix somewhere. Harsh but true. Why should people pay $4 a month to send content for a show they don't want to support? They don't like watching. $4 isn't even a guarantee their clips can be watched. The rant is silly and unreasonable to blame your audience for. I don't watch your reacts which is funny because he spelt it reacts with a CK. So that means automatically this dude was a troll. To preface it, I checked out a few just to get some perspective. The reason you might not get support for the reacts is because it's not entertaining to watch, in my honest opinion. You often just repeat what has been shown on the screen already, and you have a tendency to skip around in the videos, not really engaging with the content in a substantial way. Sometimes your reactions boil down to chuckles. They bog the pace of your show. Engage the videos more critically, not just surface level, and you will see gradual improvement. No. In fact, the only reason why this was dismissed is because he misspelt that into reacts. He should have never said that. Yeah, Skull Servant. Big ups. Let me be honest, Phil. No hard feelings, but you were very late catching on with trends. Hear me out. People have asked for PC and indie games years ago, and they have always been shoved back in favor of console and mainstreaming gaming. It also doesn't help that you were making ridiculous claims such as PC gaming is on the downfall. That causes people to push away from the content because of that. People don't show up for PC and indie stuff. This happens with multiple stuff. Many people ask for X game, you ignore them, and after years of asking, they move on to other content creators actually play these games. Do you know what the saying struck while the iron is hot? You struck the iron while it was ice cold. I have to assume that's a fucking, yeah, it's a sock, but I don't know whose sock that is. That's exactly how I would word it. Except with typos, because I'm bad with typing. Bill, this is a very honest and genuine feedback. I hope you will give me the time and just read it. You never retain viewers that are long term. The people who want these things, they're long gone. You mentioned 2 to 3 years ago, you're always striking the iron when it's cold. When the people that want these things have moved on, I hope you realize this and try to shift the momentum towards your current viewers. I wish you the best. I think this person's real. Yeah, this person's a real person. Vagrant Chef. I should have control clicked that instead of regular click that. Sorry, Phil. Sounds frustrating. Wish I knew the answers. From Kai Dorade. It's an actual person. Yeah, that guy kept his head down. He didn't get shot. Spider, it's the Spider guy. Keep all this in mind when people tell you to buy a 2K gaming PC. The only thing that will do is waste a lot of money. Spider, actually suck a dick. You've been doing this all this time, constantly playing both sides of the fence. He needs to buy a new PC because his shit's so out of date, it can't process the fucking feed that it's sending out in 4K. You fucking piece of crap. Master Plaster is my sock, by the way. Oh, big ups. Nice to know. That is true though. Your comment was correct. I think it was just a bad one-off stream G day for us. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Tomorrow's a new day. That's stupid coming from Avarice. Have you ever considered tuning the night stream into your podcast? Talk about the stuff you want to talk about there and chat interaction fully. Then they can be all about games with no delay. People have told him that. Spider suck a dick. Blue, I hope you do Stardew Valley. It has elements of Animal Crossing and Minecraft. That is wrong and wrong. Or fun playthroughs and chill streams by you. That's crap. He's not gonna do that. He will, but it's gonna be boring. Lucky Gremlin, very much like I said this morning, the quality of clips submitted for the reacts are just not very good or interesting. Yes, I understand the $4 I can submit 4 clips a month, but the appeal to the react content is to see stuff you wouldn't otherwise have seen that are interesting and fun to watch. Think of it as a format issue. Would have liked to see other content on the channel doing long and short form reacts. You chose because it is interesting to you. I think that would be better content than what comes to MVS, whatever. This guy's like saying, well, you're reacting to boring shit. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, he's not going to do that. Honest feedback incoming. I saw in the chat before Multiverses even launched that people weren't that interested in it. Wow, this guy gets it. So maybe Multiverses wasn't a good idea. Hades 2, this is the big one. I probably saw 50 to 60 of us in chat saying not to play Hades 2. Yet, because it wasn't finished and the decision was made to play it anyway. I think if you're going to play what you want, not what the chat is asking for you, have to be good with lower attendance, which he's not, and he never will be. This is why I don't show up for Street Fighter 6 streams. I want to see ranked gameplay. You're gameplay and casual, or you're playing casual right now, so I don't show up. I have no problem with you playing what you want. I just don't tune in for it. Watch someone who's playing what I want to see. I think I have a good solution. It's run polls with different opinions. Yeah, you know what? This guy is correct. Is this guy a real and honest viewer? He could be. Nope, he is not. He's made his account just a few days ago, so you'll get ignored. Phil, I think the point you're missing out is you're always going to piss people off no matter what. People who have money to give to streamers have the luxury of choice. 100%. Streamers are at a premium. You can't just sit there and pretend whatever you make is just gonna work. If you get an audience, you need to play up to the audience, not whatever you're doing. This guy's 100% right. Whoever this fucking mountain man is. Let's see this. I want to see Ditmo 13. Hey, big ups. Guy who does guitar. I respect that. I agree with the sentiment. Random viewers 4278. Don't listen to what other people say, just play what you want to play. Who cares what other people think? They're games. I honestly don't understand how these people these days don't like grow up. It's your opinion. Block the haters. Really? Are you a sock? Hi guys, I'm Random Reviews. What is this? Oh god, he's a real person. This guy's a real person. What are we doing? He just reviews shit?
What's up, everybody? This is Random. So today we're going to do Season 4, Episode 131. Today we're going to do Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is technically Spider-Verse number 2.
Remember when I said I was looking for gems to add to my gauntlet? Another gem to add to the gauntlet. I'll be back for you later, Random Reviews. Just gonna check up on you a little bit later. Yeah. Don't worry, Captain Alex put out a new thing too. I gotta look up what Captain Alex had to say. He had more streams. You know what? Okay, somebody's gonna give me shit, but I tuned into a Captain Alex stream. Okay, I gotta do this because at some point I gotta mention it, but give me a sec. I'm gonna go through all these comments, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna show you what happened, and I'm gonna be like, I didn't ask for it. He literally did it, and then I'm dealing with the aftermath. Honestly, Phil, I'm not even sure nowadays. I just go back to your throwback channel. I'm very excited and hopeful for Dante's Inferno drop. So he just watches the old shit. This guy just watches the old shit. Is he a true and honest? Oh no. He doesn't make shit now, but he used to. We're gonna keep an eye on Easy Steve. Easy Steve might be a potential gem. Comes to your newer content, I'm starting to think that you maybe your commentary, I don't mean the over pervy stuff, but funny references to real world stuff, roasting, stupid jokes, I don't know. Something is just missing. Yeah, he's not genuine. That's what it is. Been a fan since X-Men Origins Wolverine. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on him. Multiverse is really boring to watch. Still waiting for Sea of Stars continuation. Keep waiting, idiot. Love your content, but you're picking the wrong games for PC indie. See the channels that make those work? Games like Balatro, Bulls, Cryptmaster, Noida, Spelunky. You haven't even branded yourself as an indie creator. But the potential you have is revisiting the indie classics that we're familiar with, but want you to react to. New indies are a waste of time because people are going to gravitate towards other creators. Play the stuff you missed. I actually kind of agree with this guy. He needs to play the older shit, the shit that he did miss. I actually still want to see him play a Balatro stream, but I don't know, maybe it'd take too long to do shit. Multiverse is boring party game. It's more fun watching you grind serious fighting games. Hades is cool though. Multiverse is boring in my honest opinion, slow and frankly not a good watch. Maybe you could bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and play Suikoden Successor. He said he was gonna do this, by the way. He said he was gonna do this, and he completely forgot about that game and the other game that's coming out. It's just dropped off the face of the earth. Blimp! Remember this guy he got talked to, he got lectured to today. Multiverses is an overkill. Actually, to be honest, with regards to fighting games, nearly every day, excluding React days, it seems like there's a fighting game stream on some sort or another on the daytime stream. He's right, by the way. If you looked at DSP's schedules, it's been non-stop fighting games constantly. Look at this. We have a fighting game, and then day offs. And then you could go back a week and it was just more fighting games. He overloaded with fighting games. Look at this, multiverses. So we got fighting game, day off, fighting game, and then the fucking nonsense. He really is just oversaturated all of his content. It's just too many fighting games. Fuck it. He went from the RPG problem to the fighting game problem. And he's not going to fix it, because why would he? He's not incentivized to. But when people tell him it's shit, and they tell him we don't want this, and he doesn't seem to pay attention to them. Indies, fighting game, man. Look at the past schedule, look ahead, you'll see what I mean. Hey, I don't mind, I've been watching older playthroughs of yours, but yeah, for me personally, outside of once or twice a week, I'm not that interested in fighting games. Just limited interaction, no engagement with your chat due to the nature of these streams. Know what the deal with Hades, I'm not interested in it. I wish I had answers for you. I know there's bugger all, but a shooter, horror, souls, platformer variety would be great to see instead of fighter and RPG. Agreed. I don't like the blimp, but I do agree with this guy. He's been hanging around for a minute, and he is kind of a real account. I have no idea what's going on with games. The Hades 2 is super fun. For summer, I think we should bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Sea of Stars back to fill in until Elden Ring DLC. I don't have a PC, so I'm waiting for the full release of Hades 2 on console to play. I'm not watching to avoid spoilers. Multiverses is way better in beta, and I'm not really feeling it anymore. I really like Hades 2 gameplay and appreciate you playing such a great indie game. Multiverses compared in the platformer space is not a good competitive game. And even worse, in the finished release, your audience is probably not into tryharding in platformer fighters. So Multiverses has little to offer compared to Smash. The game is going to die in a week or two, to be honest. I personally would prefer you play a PC classic like the original Deus Ex, Fallout 1 or 2, System Shock. And OP Boon gives the AI. So that's great. He doesn't understand any of this feedback. He just assumed, oh, just kill off whatchamacallit, which he did, which is good. But at the end of the day, man, he's missed the mark. He's too caught up in trying to chase a trend a month late, and he's blaming his fans for being too lazy for not showing up. And if you say it's a Saturday, that's not an excuse. You should attend no matter what. I don't fucking know. Between Street Fighter 6, Fallout 4, Multiverses, and no wonder genuine fans have given up watching. He would hate Deus Ex, the OG. I feel like he's played it. He probably has. He doesn't like roguelites because no instant gratification. He can play the Saboteur on the mini PC. No, he's not gonna do that. Dave really is... No, he needs a Tard Wrangler. I mean, he does wrangle Tards, but he himself also needs a Tard Wrangler. If he had one, he would probably be able to do shit a little bit more efficiently, but he doesn't. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you guys. The only thing I can say is I'm not reacting to the DSP Reacts. I'm sorry, but DSP Reacts is like truly one of the worst content he does today. You cannot convince me otherwise. I cannot sit through him looking at a video and going,
we're in the second open world area, and people outright told me, wow, this is boring. So that's why
we're just waiting for money. Shit.
It's that simple. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna, by the way, I'm not gonna put Amber Heard's turd on the leaderboard.
Amber Heard's turd.
That.
Wow.
So thank you for the super chat.
Okay. For the turd. Hey, look, country of Africa.
I know he's itching me today.
They would put you in a camp.
Allergies, we'll see.
How come we can't put up Africa
thanks
up there?
Everyone for chilling.
Dude, we literally can't put up the country of Africa?
Let's continue on now with the Ultra Member submissions, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet.
No, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm not. All right, we're out. Thank you for stopping by, even if it was for a little while. Hopefully you enjoy the nonsense. I am not going to stream later tonight. I'm going to jump on Discord and we're going to catch up on leftovers and repeats for people who did not see certain episodes of anime. I know there's a couple of episodes I need to catch up for Shybot. Also for casual chill anime as well. If you want, Dingus I think is going to be streaming later tonight, so you can always check him out. We are going to raid, let's see, is Tevin actually there? Tevin's there, I'm going to raid him. See. Oh shit, Tevin might be there. No, he's not. He's currently AFK. He's AFK watching the DSP reacts. Could you imagine that? Well, I could put you in a place where other people are watching. I don't know who else I would toss you into. I'm not gonna do Doki Bird as much as I'd love to. Fedora Glow. No. And Chicken Vision. Chicken Vision doesn't count. What is Rydrake doing? Is Rydrake actually there? I might actually put you in Rydrake's stream. I haven't fucking raided in a while. Tevin!
Yeah. I'm balling so hard.
Oh my god, Tevin! I'm about to send them somewhere. I'm gonna send them over to Rydrake's stream.
Oh my god, it's
at least he's
it's
commenting.
_Tevin.
We're gonna raid Stinky, but hopefully you guys are. Hopefully you're doing all right. I heard all the nonsense with the power and shit. I know it's lame. I wanted to have a gander at the pre-stream because I figured with that last night with the daily wrap, it was going to be juicy, and it did turn out to be pretty good. A very entitled style, fucking nonsense style stream. Didn't like it. You just be watching someone get hurt by the police again. I know, right? Kirsch is like too. I'm not gonna raid Kirsch. I'm not doing that. It's weird because I don't want to send people who aren't. If it was like a casual game stream, I would be more inclined to do that, but I don't want to send people when I know the current audience that we have. So I'm going to send you guys over to Rydrake's stream. We're going to, you know what? We're going to have a raid message telling him how stinky he is. That's what we're going to do. What we're going to do. Let's see. It's going to be like, where is it? It's like stinky. Do something like, there we go. Look at this. It's nice and simple. It's nice and simple to do. If you're in the Discord, I'm going to be watching anime. So if you want to come hang out, you're more than welcome to. Quick shout outs for the support. Because we do need to do shout outs. Thank you, Black Mage and Rebsy, for the biddies. We do appreciate that so much. Continued support. Don't worry, it'll go to a good cause. It'll go towards, I don't know, probably like a cheeseburger or something. You know, we love cheeseburgers around here, god damn it. It's like the best kind. Big ups for the resub earlier as well for Black Mage. We're almost at the 2-year mark. 23 months. Big ups. We also had Shroom Dukum with a gifted sub over to Snooty Roo. Ryohan with a resub for 22 months. We also had Shroom Dukum with a gifted sub to Kinda Sav, and Dominic with a gifted sub to Almighty Kira. Whoa! Thank you for that. And I gifted the sub to Gondola Gaming, so praise me, Ree. Thank you for the follow earlier. Pineapple Ear. I almost called it Pineapple Pear. Pretty cool, thank you. And Scooby Good Kid, thank you for the resub. We'll see you in Discord. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Please tell Rye he is smelly. Do stinky, smelly Rye raid. There you go. Fucking feel free to hit him up with anything and everything. Please enjoy the content. It's gonna be trash. And we'll see you next time.